How do, streamy people?
I was trying so hard not to say we leave a.
Why resist it? Why fight it?
I don't know.
Okay, so now that that's there... Oh, wait. Another very important thing I need to do before we properly get started is I need to make sure we're on the Send in the Clowns on reactive. There we go.
Ah.
Yep, I've got everything running, so we should be good. I'll begin shuffling my decks. See where you guys will be heading first. Alright. So I don't know if I should wait for the break or if I should just say my ideas now. People are still coming in, so maybe I'll hold off for a little bit. There we go. It's twos. Nope, this is my threes. This is my twos.
Oh no, it begins.
You have it stuck in your head now?
No, look at chat.
Ah. Oh! No ideas, only puns. Okay. Well, that's 3 puns. So let me get my puns for you, and I will tell you what we have in store today. Actually, you know what? I open this. Let's do the additional pun list. To the person who stole my glasses, I will find you. I have contacts. Did you know that Mortal Kombat is actually based on an old Scandinavian church song? Finish him. And last, but certainly not least of our triumvirate of puns here, I recently returned to speak at the annual Plastic Surgery Addiction Conference. It was great to see some old friends and lots of new faces.
That's fair.
And that is our puns for the time being. We've got 3 decks. I have knocked over my container of dice, which is fine. And we've got some people in. I've got my stuff set up, ready to go. This will, in theory, be our finale.
Oh, partying is such sweet sorrow.
Yeah.
I've always swapped my profile picture, like, in my settings in my account, but I didn't know I could just click a bar here at the bottom and just swap to a character sheet.
Oh yeah, you can do that at will in Roll20. It's pretty nice. And as the
Wait,
DM, I
where?
have access to every NPC in existence, so I could just randomly become whoever. I'm a ghost. Now I'm locked.
Where do you do that? I did not know that was a thing.
So if you go to the right side of the screen in the chat, you should see at the very bottom as, and then a drop-down menu, which has all of your character sheets that you have access to.
Wow.
Which is a lot easier than having to change your Roll20 profile picture every time. I mean, you can do that. It's just easier this way.
Unless you're like me in Odyssey, have a shit ton of stuff there I could do transform into.
Yeah. Well, that's the life of a changeling.
I mean, I got that too, but that's just druid shit.
Yeah. Or druid shit.
I got it the cool way.
I got it by birthright.
You know what we should...
Eh.
I was gonna say, we should probably tell chat, so we are a couple people short. Alek's gonna be coming in a little later. Than is trapped at work for the time being. We will see if Than does make it. We hope he does. But in the meanwhile... Oh, hold on. Let me do one last thing to prep here. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I can go through my ideas now while I do one last little bit of prep. So, I had a couple ideas of potentially coming back to here. Among them was, obviously there's we could do an Elseworld situation where the players from the Revellion Nightmare battle against you guys, and maybe you clown them, maybe they win. We'd have to probably scale them down or back. You'd have to just get a level up or two to deal with that. I thought about maybe having a random person come in every once in a while to be a person that you guys would have to clown, and they would have to be higher level than you, so it's not a turb stomp of you guys beating the tar out of them.
Oh, God, I fear if we had to face Snack.
Yeah. That'll be
You should
fun.
be able to handle it, right? Right, Hoshi? You should know how to defeat Snack, right?
Yeah, you know how to defeat
I mean-
yourself.
No.
There
What,
is
you did
some.
You haven't specifically built Pepper to defeat Snack just in case a situation would pop up?
No.
Oh, wow.
There is a certain. Or there is a certain term I can't. That's escaping me. But I've discovered the perfect way to destroy my own self or my other self.
See, I think Puddles would be a strong contender to beat Snack because his AC is so goddamn high. Snack could be trying to hit him and he would just, you know, Spirit Guardians him to death potentially.
Snack just basically.
Although Snack does have pretty high hits, considering his roll
Snack
attacks.
is like a fucking truck.
So, you know,
True.
what, let's just fight Snack. I'll just want to see if you can, what can you defeat Snack?
I honestly want to see if you guys could defeat Argyle at the end of that campaign.
So I was thinking either it would be the end of the campaign and that would be how the Welcoming Committee gets destroyed, or maybe you guys clown him and like I said, it's an Elseworld scenario. Or maybe you encounter the players before they get all the way to Heckna. Perhaps you guys battle after Sophie gets taken down. And Pepper has a field day with that. Oh no. Sophie's down. Tragic. Anyways.
No.
Another fun thought I had is I did set up that Sidon technically had a means to travel to the Revelia, maybe as like the final job for the Welcoming Committee. After you'd done a few jobs, Sidon comes to the Revelia and you try to beat him. I'd probably give you a few more levels than where you're at right now, but I feel like I'd want it to be an upsell. You'd have to struggle against Sidon. You know, just casually clown a God of Storms, it's fine.
That'd be hilarious.
And
I mean, have you seen how we took him out in the Odyssey game?
Well, yeah, but I really played into his ego. I made him a petty asshole and just decided to nuke the entire map. If he doesn't have a personal stake in the game and just some people try to kill him, he might actually fight genuinely. Also, he has a Get Out of Revelia free card with the Cubic Gate. So if it gets too hairy, he could also potentially get the fuck out of there. Potentially, unless you clown him before he can do that. And that'd be another funny Elseworld what if.
There's a couple characters that I have, and I'm like, okay, if we were to fight them, how would it go? Zeno's the one that comes to mind, because that'd be kind of fun.
Oh yeah, that was my other thought. Another Elseworld, if the Chulta personality crew came to the Revelia and had to deal with the welcoming committee.
Heh.
I'm just...
I have to wonder, out of all of our original characters, who would find the Revelia the most attracting.
That's a good question.
Of mine, the original version of Rhodey would. Like, a place that he gets to play, like, he just plays music, he definitely would, join Helvis.
You know, I think Wick would love the Revelia until the spiders thing happened. But maybe still afterwards. If Wick was still around, I think Wick would really enjoy the Revelia, and Candy, specifically. Much like Snack.
Wick and Stack would get along great.
Oh yeah.
Just try to see if we can actually beat Snack as he is right now.
Again, it might be lower level Snack, but we would have to see.
Nah, current level Snack. I want to see Hoshi suffer as we try to fight Snack.
One level 9 versus everyone else is a level 5.
Well, I mean, I'd probably level you up if we were going to do that. I don't know how many levels. I probably wouldn't put you, like, directly on par with him, but still.
I want to be one turned by Snack and watch you guys suffer.
Because the bad thing is, Snack does have spells, but she stopped using it for a while.
Yeah, Monk just got better. Punching things and beating them with various sticks and hammers got significantly better than spells.
The spells for the old shitty button, if he can't hit.
Alright, but I think we've been rambling on a bit long enough. Let me grab Chuckles Magoof so he can do our recap. Raleigh Rune for Revelia, everyone! Oh, hang on. There we go. Chuckles Magoof here for the recap. When last we left the welcoming committee, Puddles, the turtle cleric, Lucian, the half-elf sorcerer, Usagi Boingo, the human samurai, Hem, the throw rogue, and Frank Fourtoes, the goblin artificer. They were hunting down Sneakers, the halfling rogue, who'd caused more than a little trouble in her hunt for Bab the Butcher. Our clown alley, that's a group of clowns, by the way, had to stop some creepy crawlies from wrecking the Dunkin' Donut. They managed to take them down thanks to Frank and Lucian's grease fireball combo. But, there may have been some collateral damage that I needed to pay for. Although they did manage to take them down, although Lucian did pay some of it off. But I'm getting ahead of myself. The welcoming committee got some intel from Swolson about where Sneakers was going. Turns out somewhere in the Dismadium. Somewhere. Didn't really give specifics, unfortunately. As the clown alley got there, however, it seemed Snout got freed before the parade could get started. By Sneakers, no less, while she had run through. Thinking quickly, Lucian tried to lure Snout back into her cage with a firebolt, but she was a bit too smart for that. Pepper, on the other hand, tried reasoning with Snout, appealing to her love of Heckna and her hunger, which worked really well. The Jawbreakers, securing the cage, told the welcoming committee that Sneakers was headed toward the funhouse, specifically the pantry. So after a short rest for Hem to patch himself up, they made their way to the pantry where they bumped into Babs stocking up some treats for Heckna. Clown Alley tried to explain the danger she was in, only for the lights to flicker off, and when they came back on, Bab was tied up. Sneakers was stabbing her. Acting quickly, the welcoming committee sprung into action. Unfortunately for them, Sneakers could turn invisible, which had them fumbling around for a bit, until Usagi managed to, by sheer luck, bumping into her invisible ass. They all unloaded into her before she managed to get a powerful stab into Lucian, taking him out. She ran, but Hem saved the day by chasing her down and taking her out. One super schnozzling later, she's a new clown, and our Clown Alley went a-gambling at the Flophouse. We got 3 targets left, and conveniently, they seem to hang around each other a lot. So, I figured we'd go for a package deal this time. Really try to impress Heckna. Marigold the Squire, Leera Scuttlebutt the Priest, and... Lord Goodsen Tewshews the Paladin. Will we get 3 new clowns and get a brand new office in Heckna's Funhouse? Or will this job be too much for our corkers? Let's find out! Take it away, Draco! Not bad, Chuckles. Very well done. I knew we'd get it eventually. But as he said, we've got some gambling to start with. So what games would all of you like to be playing at the Flophouse before we get into your next job proper?
Oh, Pepper's playing some cards.
Alright, so which one? Will you be doing basically blackjack, or will you be doing Heckna Hold'em?
Heckna Hold'em.
Alright, let's go to the Flophouse. Where are you? There you are, Flophouse. Let me grab the rules just one more time. Locks, feathers, roulette wheel, Heckendecked. There we go. Okay, so it costs 1 red ticket to join, not including any bets. There are always at least 2 NPCs at the table when you join. There should be as many NPCs gamblers as there are characters rounded down. Maximum number of gamblers at the table is always 8. So, each gambler is going to roll 5d6s and keeps them hidden from the other gamblers. The dice represent fingers, and the dice value equals the finger value. Each gambler picks out 1 finger of their choice and presents it to the table. Bets are made starting with the gambler, who presented the highest finger and moving clockwise, until back at the first gambler. The minimum bet is 10 red tickets. At this point, the gamblers can leave the table, losing out their initial 1 red ticket joining fee. All remaining gamblers reveal their fingers to the table simultaneously. The highest point score wins, and all the bets at the table, minus the entry fees, are paid to Digitin. But, with that said and done, let's get a rollin'. So that's 5d6s from you. I will roll my 5d6s. Let me grab my actual physical ones.
I'll join too. If that's okay.
That's fine. I need... Okay. I have 4d6s. Physical. Okay, so... I will say, probably would have been better to whisper it so you could keep it, because you're supposed to show one of them later.
Ah.
No.
So do we just try again?
We can keep that, but I will pretend I don't know what they are. That's why I was rolling my physical dice, so you wouldn't see them. And then I need 1 more die. Can I do a whisper? I mean, yeah, GM roll, so... Okay, so I've got that. So now... what we do here is you can reveal 1 of your die to the table. That, of course, is up to you. Oh, I also realized I forgot to describe what the fingers are. A 1 is a thumb, a green skin thumb with a yellow nail. 2 is an index finger, which is gray and fur-covered. 3 is a middle finger, small and pink middle finger with a red nail. 4 is a ring finger that smells... kind of sulfurous and is red. 5 is a pinky, a withered fingernail covered in gold flakes, and last 6 is a claw, intricately carved and set with little gems. So, one of the NPCs that's playing with you is going to reveal a 2. And he's going to put, just to start off, 10 red tickets into the pot. What do you guys want to show?
I'll show a 3.
Alright. And
I
how...
will. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and how many red tickets do you want to put in to the betting pool?
I'll do the 10.
Alright. And now for Pepper, what do you want to show?
Pepper will also show a 3 with
Okay.
10 red tickets.
Alright. Okay, so that's 30 tickets on the table so far. Probably should have another... I can do another roll. I'll do another NPC, so let's see. And he will also show a 2, putting in 10 red tickets. So everyone's pretty neutral-faced right now. Nobody knows what's on the table. Well, we know what's on the table, not what's in your actual hands. Haha. So, let's see. Going clockwise until we're back at the first gambler. At this point, you can leave the table, or since we're all here, you can now reveal your totals. Everyone has gone. So, Pepper has a score of 15, Usagi has a score of 15. One of the other gamblers, the NPCs, will say he's a fresh thrall, has 15 as well, so it looks like so far we have a tie for first place, but let me calculate my physical dice and see where we're at. 6 plus... I'm going to say this one is a Plasma Punk. He has a 16, claiming all of the tickets in the pot. For grand total... So that's 10, 20, 30, 40. So he wins 40 tickets against all of you. And you do lose your initial 1 ticket bet as well, so a loss of 11 tickets.
Darn.
Would you like to try again?
Yes.
Alright. So, once again, do your... I mean, I think it's going to whisper it to me, but I can feign ignorance, and you can just keep that secret from everyone else.
So we type /GM roll in.
Yeah, I believe so. It might also be /whisper, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Since I have GM by default, I can just do 2. 1, 2...
D6 is. Okay.
Did you put like /GM roll so it doesn't show up, or?
So if you open up your dice roller, there's a switch you could click to do GM roll.
Oh, I didn't
instead of
know
doing
if that
the
was
slash.
just me or you guys had it too, so I didn't recommend that. That makes it a lot easier. Oops. Whew, my camera almost fell over. Okay. Alright, so what will you be showing Usagi? And what will you be betting?
I'll put in 10 again,
Alright.
and I'm gonna show a 5.
Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry about this.
It's all good.
Oh, wait, how are things?
I'm good.
Good.
Why is this song so catchy?
Right?
All right, I'm back.
We'll take on this.
Really sorry about that.
It's all good.
Okay, so one more time. What are you showing?
I'll just have it there. I'll show it 5.
Okay. And you're betting 10?
Yep.
Right, so the fresh thrall is going to also show a 5 and put up forward his 10 red tickets.
Pepper shows a 1
And what is
and
your...
10 red tickets.
Okay. The plasma punk grins smugly as he pulls out a claw, which is 6. And he's going to put in 20 red tickets. And that brings us back to the top of the table. Do you fold, or do you see how this goes?
I'll keep going. So do I type in my total amount or reveal it?
Yes.
I have a total of 18.
Okay. Pepper.
Not much better than before, but
Pepper folds.
Okay. So you do lose those 10 tickets. The fresh thrall shows that he has 15, and the plasma punk shows 2 claws, a middle finger, a index finger, and last but not least a pinky, giving him a grand total of 22. He is really raking it in.
Hacks.
darn. This game sucks.
Pepper's going to keep going.
All right. The
I'm
plasma,
good at the table.
the plasma punk grins. I like your spirit, kid. Oh, I mean, I'm having a pretty good run of luck.
I don't give up so easily.
All right.
As our eyes starts to twitch.
Well, well, well. Let's deal out those fingers, Digiton.
Usagi will just pat your shoulder, Pepper, really quick and just say, give him hell.
Okay. And yeah, I'll say the fresh roll is, well, should be rounded down. So I think it's just you and the plasma punk at this point. So Pepper, what do you show? And how much do you bet?
Pepper shows a 2 and 20 red tickets.
Hmm.
And she glares at him.
He smiles, puts out a 5 and 20 red tickets. Actually, you know what? 30 red tickets. Do you fold or do you stay?
Pepper stays.
Well, Pepper, I have great news for you. He had 14.
Yes! 18!
You win the pot. Yes, well, looks like my luck's changing. Had to happen eventually.
I'm back where I'm at. Where I first started.
So you want to go for another round?
Yes.
All right. Interesting. Interesting. So, Pepper, what are you putting out, and what will you be betting?
Pepper puts out a 1 and 10 red tickets.
he's gonna put out a 5. And he's gonna put out 15 red tickets.
I do not yield.
Alright. It's time for the reveal. He has a 12.
So just pepper.
So that is a tie. You both get your bets back. No one loses anything.
Okay. One more.
One more.
Finish this
game.
done.
Alright, let's see how this one goes, and then we'll get to our other players and their games. Right.
Okay.
What are you going to be putting out, and what will you be betting?
Pepper puts out a 2. And she bets 46 red tickets.
Interesting. I'm gonna have him insight you, and it would obviously be versus your deception or persuasion of your choice, because I don't know what's going on in your head.
$16.
Alright, versus... he's not trained in insight, so it's just a flat wisdom check. 19. Right, so... he looks at the table, looks at you and your sudden increased bet. I fold. He reveals on the table he had a 16.
Pepper had a 21.
Came on a little strong there. Just a little too strong with the 40 tickets.
You can't blame a girl for trying.
Absolutely not. Good games.
She gives him the handshake, and then she gets up from the table.
Alright. So, what are Frank and Lucian getting into in the flop house?
Lucian is going to be doing roulette again, because I did so well on that last time.
Alright, let's see how you do. What will you be betting? It is a minimum of 1, a maximum of 1,000. And you can bet in even odds, groups, or specific numbers.
10 tickets on group 10 through 15.
It's 11 through 15.
Or
But
11 through 15, yeah.
I will do the roll in roll 20 for you. That is a... oh wait, it's on the GM's layer. I will re-roll again because you couldn't actually see what I rolled. That is a 2. Oh wait, we didn't even say how many tickets you even put on it. Well...
I put 10.
Alright, so you lost your 10 red tickets. Would you like to make another go?
Same bet.
Alright.
Damn it.
19. So that's another 10 lost. One more time? Maybe third time's a charm?
This time, 10 even.
Okay, so interesting. Going for the specific number. That is a 16.
So I won that one because I did even, is what I said.
Oh, even. I thought you said 10 even. Oh, because 10 red tickets on even, so never mind, you're good. Alright, so with even, that means you get double your bet, you get 20 red tickets.
One more time.
Alright, let's see how you roll. That is an 11. Just for clarity, was that the same bet? On
Yeah,
the...
10 even.
10 even, I'm sorry.
Okay. So yeah, that was another loss of 10 red tickets.
Anybody who's with him that knows him was good.
Right here. Lucian.
Okay, this isn't my game tonight.
Yeah, a lot of breaking evens and losses tonight, unfortunately, at the Flophouse for the welcoming committee, but maybe that'll change.
That's it for me.
So, Chaco, any games tickle your fancy at the Flophouse tonight?
Frank is going to be a true gambler. He's going for the slots.
Okay. Right, so for the slots, I need you to do a couple things. You need to pull the lever. So I need you to make a DC 11 athletics check to pull the lever. It is a minimum bet of 1 red ticket into the machine.
Pull the lever, Frank.
He's gonna bet. We'll go ahead and just do. We'll bet 5.
Okay. Oops, clicked the wrong one. So, you put in your 5 tickets, you try to pull it, and it just doesn't come down! So, unfortunately, the machine has jammed and ate your bet without spinning the wheels at all.
Stupid piece of... I just imagine Frank is so short that, like, he can't reach the lever, so he, like, jumps up to grab it, and he's, like, trying to, like, pull it while hanging down from it.
Yes. So, I'm taking...
He's, like, kicking his feet, too, to try to do it.
Yeah. But, I am looking at it. It, does not specify that making a higher bet has any difference, so I'm going to say that 5 red tickets is equal to 5 games if you want to try another athletics check to pull it. So you have 5 different attempts.
Alright. There we go, that's better.
Right, you pull it down, and I need you now to roll me 3 dice. You're looking to match all 3 die.
3d6.
Yes.
That's a pair.
Let's see, matching, 3 matching. Okay, 2 matching numbers, you get back your initial bet. So you get 1 red ticket, and you have
Alright.
3 more attempts.
So at 8-1, I get 1 back. Alright, athletics again. There we go, 18.
Alright, pull your 3d6s. Right,
Another pair.
okay, that's another bet bat. That is a bag of popcorn and 2 animalgamations. I'm going to say they're the zebra ones for the slots on this one you're on. So that's attempt number 3. Another bet gotten back. You have 2 more
So,
rolls.
I'm +1. Well, that's not happening.
Yep, that's jammed. That's another ticket eaten. You have 1 more roll.
There we go, 11. Meets
That-
it beats.
Yep, that is enough. Roll your d6s.
Beans.
That is a zebra animalgamation, a Heckna face, and a bag of popcorn. Not in that order. I did it in the wrong order. Animalgamation,
You know what?
popcorn, Heckna face.
You know what? I'll trying to remember here. So at 8, I lost 3 and got 2 back, right?
1, 2. You lost 2
Okay.
from the jamming, and then that one you got 1, that one you got 1, and this one was... So yeah, you lost 3 altogether.
Alright. We'll put the 2 I got back in, so we'll do 2 more.
Alright. Pull the lever, Frank!
13.
That's enough. Roll the d6s. And that,
Yeah.
yeah, that's going to be an ice cream cone. Number 4 is a red balloon and a bag of popcorn. Unfortunately, that means you have lost that bet.
Yeah. The last one.
Will this be the lucky ticket?
Huh? Beats a beat, so that's good.
Yep. Let's see what the reels give you.
And...
That's going to be a spider, Heckna face, and a red balloon. Unfortunately, once again, no matches.
He kind of just, like, grumbles under his breath and goblin. Stupid rigged piece of shit. And just walks off.
So I would like to say the slot machines probably have the highest payout, or one of the highest payouts, but man is it hard to get a victory on it.
Yeah.
You can get 6 D10s of red tickets if you match all the Heckna faces together.
That's true with actual slot machines as well.
Mm-hmm. And then the roulette wheel also gives you like 20 times whatever you bet, and you have a maximum of 1,000. So technically the roulette gives you the highest possibility. But it is also...
What about the slots in the Pokemon games?
Well, those are just unwinnable.
Well, not if you don't do what you did on our playthrough.
True. I could... Unfortunately, you can't cheat these slots quite like that, as save states don't exist in D&D.
No, the game, the Pokemon, the Pokemon like carnival game that's the most rigged is the fucking one from Heart Gold Soul Silver, the fucking Minesweeper game.
Oh no, I did really well in Minesweeper.
Are you talking smack about Voltorb Flip?
Yeah, Voltorb Flip is great.
He's gotta know how to play the game.
Yeah, I much prefer Voltorb Flip over the slot machines that are unwieldy and hard to figure out. Well, not hard to figure out, it's just... I don't know how people can manage to keep their eye on timing that just right. It goes way too fast for me. But...
Technically, I know how to do it, but I'm not going to get into that.
yeah, it's probably a whole thing. So, you do eventually hear from Mr. Magoof. He seems to have gathered intel. While you've all been at the Flophouse, he's been hitting the streets of the Revelia trying to get information for all of you for your next target. Fortunately, we can't do Hem and Puddles at the carnival for obvious reasons, or at the Flophouse rather, so we'll say they're still over there seeing what they get while you guys head on out. You make your way to the food court to his office. And as he sees you, there they are! My favorite corkers in the Revelia. Alright, I've got a few things I want to lay down for you guys, but first, let me just say, you lot have been the greatest clowns to work with so far. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional here because... we're near the end of this. We got only 3 mooks to hit, so I figured, with how well you've been doing, we'll go for all 3 of them at once. I think you guys got the stuff to get them done. Get them all clowned.
Incineration!
Yeah, you said it, buddy.
Listen, you've all done really well. I'm just so happy to be working with all of you. We've all done a lot of good work here these past few days. And I figured I'd tell the boss, hey, you best get that office room up and running for us because my crew, they got this. I know how much restraint it took not to kill these stupid rubes and manage to get the nose on them, and I respect the hell out of that.
Spellcore?
I mean, anything for Mr. H.
Too true, Pepper, too true. But enough of me being such a sad sap over here. Let's get to the nitty-gritty here. Let me give you the down low on our 3 targets that we're going to be hitting up. So, to start off, we have Lord. He does air quotes in front of you. Goodsen Tewshews. He's your typical paladin, human dude. You know, big, buff, shining armor, all that nonsense. Noble house, pedigrees, whatever. Silver spoon up his ass. He tends to hang out. He's like the leader of this party or whatever that we've been picking off one by one. Not a very good leader, obviously, because we've been taking his people out one by one very easily, might I add. Anyway, normally he's around with his servant, who's been with him for a very long time, apparently, and his Squire. Now, the Squire, she's interesting, Marigold. She's a middle-aged half-elf, but a Squire. She's probably older than him by a decent chunk, but she's been a servant of his family, apparently, since childhood or whatever. And she's been tasked to take care of him or whatever. When they became knights, word on the grapevine is, or rather when he became a knight, she was hoping that maybe, just maybe, she might be going up in the world, but he's really just been using her for grunt work all this time. You could use that to probably put the squeeze on her, maybe get some information out of her. Pretty odd. Sorry,
Frank would just be like, wait, are we talking middle-aged and human years? No offense, humans. Or are we talking middle-aged and, you know, pointy-eared years?
I think it's middle-aged in elf years. Although, he thinks about it for a second. Considering the fact that she's been with his family since childhood, I feel like it makes more sense to be human years. You know, where I got this intel from, they didn't quite specify. Oh, another very important part about Marigold. She's a bit of a coward. Probably wants something better in life. Maybe you can convince her that clowning is much better than what garbage she's going through right now. I probably don't need to mention this, but I figured I'd bring it up anyway, just to be safe. If you want to get any information out of her or the next target I'm going to be telling you about, probably want to do that before clowning them, because then you're going to have to wait some time for them to get accustomed to their new role, and that's going to take hours that you could be spending looking.
Pepper has like a little psychotic smile on her face when he says about the fear.
I'd say don't traumatize her too much, but I don't know how much I really care is the thing. I'll let you do your thing. Next on our docket, we have his babysitter, as I like to call her, Sister Leera Scuttlebutt. She's a priest, obviously. Standard priest things, you know, with the praying and all that nonsense. Apparently been taking care of Tewshews since he's been a baby. And refuses to let him forget it. So, you know, bit of an ego on her. She does have an appetite for food and drink, and she doesn't seem to really get with the vibe here of the Revelia, but she does enjoy our food. That might be something you could use. She's very protective of her golden boy. Also, potentially something you could exploit. But now, let's get to where we have found our interesting individuals. I've got diamond. So, here's the thing. I was expecting that maybe Marigold, Leera would be going off somewhere, but I got an interesting tidbit that I was not expecting to hear. It turns out that our Paladin toy here has one major thorn in his side, an angry, jealous older brother who followed him here to the circus, no doubt. It seems he wanted to make Tewshews look like a fool. Security nabbed him when he started a brawl in the food court. Head down to the security building and poke Big Bro with a stick. Let's see if any idea of Little Bro's whereabouts happened to fall out, why don't you?
Pepper slowly pulls out her scythe and smiles.
Oh, I can't believe I almost forgot one last thing. If everything goes well, you clown Marigold, Leera, and Tewshews, I might have a little bit of a surprise for you when we're in our new office in the funhouse. Something to look forward to.
Chin.
Best job then.
Yes.
Now, let's switch us off to, I believe I have this set up right. So quick note about our current Revelia. You'll notice the music is different from the usual ones you've been doing, or we've been having play. The moon is not in the sky. It is dusk time right now. Oh, oops. That means that Heckna is fast asleep. His eyes are not on the Revelia and the posters aren't functioning the way they normally do. Pepper, you know specifically that this means that Heckna is more than likely meeting with his business partner. That's some information that not all of the clowns in the Revelia know. That's just something you know. Because you and he share a patron, and like him, you usually interact with your patron whenever he needs something of you, either via Heckna telling you about it, or he visits you in your dreams. So, the bosses are in a very important meeting right now. The big bosses.
I wonder if no, this is not the time to go in his room. It's not the time. It's not the time. Security office. Yes. I wonder what he's saying.
Okor?
Lucian, that was specifically Lucian. Are you okay?
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm fine. Just thinking what the bosses are talking about.
So, again, the other clowns in the circus don't know what Heckna does when he's sleeping. But you do know when there's no moon in the sky, Heckna is going for whatever his version of sleep is like. So bosses is a new one to all of you. Who else but Heckna? I mean, Chuckles is at the food court still, so can't be him Pepper's talking about.
Yeah, there's no one above Heckna, I mean, right?
Silly goose. You forgot I'm a warlock. I have two bosses.
Just slowly blink.
Her head tilts to the side and grins. And then she walks into the security office.
Uh-huh.
The heck was that about?
I don't know, she's one crazy bitch.
$1 billion sentence right there. Come on, let's get in there.
You make your way to the security building. What was once an arcade is now a building where the strong-arm jawbreakers run by Sean, one of the strongest of the strong-arm jawbreakers, and his crew hold up. Anything that happens that's against the rules, per se, here in the Revelia, he takes care of with his men. If a fight breaks out in the food court, if someone cheats on the carnival games that isn't one of you, specifically, you know, the people working there, they get sent to Sean and his boys. And I don't think Sean is here right now, but I will show you the art for Sean, the leader of the Strong Arms. He's obviously the one headlocking the other guy. when you walk in,
I like his little kitty makeup.
Yeah. So, as you walk in, of course, all the arcade machines are still there, but none of them have power or work properly. And you hear a bit of a scuffle going on. I mean, occasionally Sean and his boys will rough the people they capture up, but this doesn't seem like they're on the winning end of this argument. Oddly enough. You get to where their holding cell is, and you see a man holding a jawbreaker guard by the throat through his prison bars and just slamming his head against the cell. The other guards are trying to hide their fear, but it feels like, you just, given the vibes of the rooms, this guy's pretty tough. And let me show you what this man who is currently beating the shit out of this one jawbreaker from inside a prison cell looks like. He's smiling in this picture, but he's very clearly has a scowl at the moment while he's beating the shit out of this guy.
Excuse me, sir.
He looks at you, has not stopped. Something I can help you with, miss?
Yes, we're looking for some information from you.
What kind of information?
Mostly the whereabouts of your brother and his friend.
Ah, that piece of shit. He slams the guard one more time with loud pong, and then lets go of his throat as he collapses to the ground. I might be interested in telling you what I know, but you'll have to get me out of this cell. You know, it's so hard to think about where people might be when you're all caged up like this, you know?
Pepper gets close to the cage. Well, to the cage and leans in. How about this? If you give us the information, we'll get rid of your problem and we'll let you free.
Do you like the
Yep.
sound of that? How much do you know about my problem, though? Just so we're all on the same page, of course.
Oh, that you don't like your brother and want to make a fool out of him, which is what we want to do as well.
I see. Well, I'd be more than willing to help with that, of course. But again, if you could just convince the guards to let me out of this cell, I'd be more than happy to help you out. And he pulls a dagger out of his pocket that they apparently hadn't taken from him. It looks very shiny and has a crest that you assume is the Tewshews family crest. It's 2 horses on side of a royal shield with swords crossing behind the back of it. And I'll give you this neat little dagger. It's magical. Not only does it have my family's crest, it also is much easier to hit your targets and does a lot more damage.
Frank is gonna look around at the guards. What are their reactions currently?
Roll an insight.
Yeah, Pepper's gonna look at him too and do the same thing.
No illusion.
15.
Okay. Alright, let's see them roll a deception. Surprisingly, they don't have that, so it'll just be a flat charisma. I'm sure they'll... Yeah, no, they do shit. Lucian, you can't quite read them. They're hiding their, whatever they're feeling pretty well. However, Pepper, Usagi, and Frank, yeah, they're scared shitless of this man. He just beat the ever-loving crap out of their friend, and you get the feeling they're not going to want to let him out here. After what he just did to the pile of blood and clown makeup on the floor.
She looks back towards him. And if you also give us the information, we'll make sure he stays here forever.
hold on. That seems to be counterintuitive to our deal. By the way, we
Oh,
haven't properly introduced ourselves. I'm Bradson Tewshews, and you are?
Pepper Black.
Ah, Miss Black. I can't believe you'd just go against our deal right out the gate. Keeping me in here is well against my...
Oh, no, not you. Your brother.
I'd much rather be out of here, too. See, my intentions, if I'm to be plain, is I want to leave him here. Escape this place. Maybe have a little bit more fun while I'm here. Celebrate, after he's properly dealt with. And I can't really do that if I'm in this cell.
As long as you don't cause any more trouble, we have a deal.
And considering their reactions, they don't want to touch you with a 10-foot pole.
True.
He just points over to the other guards.
Yes, I might be a noble. Cracks his neck. But I'm a scrappy noble.
You're fun.
I can't
Frank isn't gonna say anything. He's just gonna turn and look at the guards who have been just staring at us, listening to this entire conversation. Snap his fingers and hold his hand out just to assume, give me the keys.
They look at him, they look at you. Oh, alright. I promise, if you're going to deal with my brother, I have no reason to beat the tar out of anyone, because I don't need to find him anymore. My honor on my family name. As he holds up his hands, and the guards will slowly hand Frank the keys.
Yeah, he's gonna just take the key and unlock the cell. Give it back to the guard, very gentlemanly. I thank you. Also, for the record.
Hmm?
Hold on. Stupid. There we go. Also, for the record, I have these tools on me. I could have picked the lock if I wanted to.
I'm sure you could have. Alright, but it's time for my end of the bargain. He will flip the knife in his hand, catch it by the blade, hold the hilt out to you, and say, "It seems, from what I've gathered, that my brother is off to deal with one of Heckna's pets. I believe it's... What was... its name?
Snout?
Yes, actually. The one in the naughty corner, I believe. Turns out he's planning on trying to slay the creature. On his own, apparently. It's very stupid of him. I was going to say brave, but that would be a lie. It sounds stupid of him. But hey,
No.
that's my younger brother for you. All ego, no brains. Can't imagine why I wasn't chosen to be a knight. And he was, but that's the way it goes, I suppose.
Pepper will grab the dagger from him and hand it to Frank. Frank, please let the man out. We have to get going because of what I told Snout last time we saw her.
Okay.
Because if he gets eaten, there goes our new room in Heckna's funhouse.
Lucian.
You make
be off then.
Bradson will nod. Happy hunting! And he will walk out of the security building as all of the jawbreakers step out of the way. He goes on his merry way, and you go onto yours as fast as you can to the naughty corner. Oh.
Pepper's full on sprinting.
Frank is just like a cartoon running behind the group because he's small and not fast.
Just imagine he's like huffing and puffing the whole time.
I just picture Frank just running on all fours trying to keep up.
I'm casually walking, but somehow still keeping pace.
Lucius is following everyone else.
I'm just gonna do something really quick. There we go. Alright, so let's hurry on over to the naughty corner, and I will describe what you see.
Thing. What does the dagger do?
It is a +2 dagger. You don't really have the time to attune to it at the moment because you're obviously rushing to stop Snout from potentially eating your target. There you are. So you arrive at the naughty corner to find the pet thrashing in pain. A reveler has fallen in with it and is in danger of being eaten. Tewshews is nowhere to be seen, but the fresh stab wound on the pet's side is evidence that he was just here. And it seems the only witness has to deal with Snout.
Fucking damn. Pepper gets closer to and yells out this. Actually, no, she's not going to yell out to Snout. She's going to telepath the message and talk to Snout. Says, Snout, sweetie, we need him alive. We need to know where the person that hurt you went.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion. Oop. 16.
Let's say 14. Oh.
I promise you, we will bring you a fresh body, but you just cannot eat him, okay?
I already lost the other one when he stabbed me. Can you just
Where
throw
did he
him?
go?
I don't know. Can I have this one after you're done with him?
Oh yeah, after we're done with him, you can have him.
All right. It's at this point he's wrapped in Snout's tentacles, and she was going to eat him, but actually, yeah, no, because we're not technically in combat. That was resolved quite nicely with that persuasion. She pushes, well, she uses her tentacle, puts him through the broken glass area. He's gonna take like 1 damage from getting cut on the glass and put on top. She does not let go of him right away because she knows you need to interrogate him.
Pepper jumps up. Pepper was going to jump in.
Oh, absolutely. He's freaking out at the moment.
Oh, he's over here. Sir? Where is the other gentleman that was here that stabbed Snout there?
Help me and I'll let you know.
Say again?
Can you get her to put me down?
Oh, I got her to stop before she ate you. If you don't tell me, I can't get her to stop. She's not gonna let you go until you tell me where she went. Where that person went.
Roll intimidation.
Boop. 11.
I'm gonna give you advantage because you have all the power here. He's hanging by a tentacle above a maw. Let me scroll to... Let's see... Okay. He went to the funhouse! He's going to confront Heckna directly! He came here! He was going to save me, apparently. I slipped in there, and then he stabbed Snout once! And then went, oh, gee! He thought he was going to fell her in one swoop, didn't, and left!
You just watch Pepper gets the Alistair smile from Hasman Hotel as her eye twitches when he says he's going towards Heckna. And then she gives Snout a thumbs up and then starts walking away.
No, boy, please! And you hear a loud crunch as this man gets eaten alive.
Pepper looks at everybody. Funhouse. Now. Is it still nighttime?
It is still dusk. It's always nighttime in the Revelia, but the moon is still not up. Meaning he's still in his meeting.
So real quick, if you guys heard that Heckna, that one was clearly don't mess with the boss.
He's going towards Heckna. Heckna's asleep right now. He cannot be disturbed. We need to go stop him now.
Also, I just noticed Than is here, but he's muted. You can hop in whenever, Than. I'm gonna have Hem meet up with them, because the boss would have let you know where they went. Oh wait, is he actually... I mean, I see he's in the room, but he's muted. It's like, I'd prefer...
Might have just gotten in.
That's fair. It's like, I mean, obviously this is the confrontation against Lord Goodsen Tewshews, so I want to make sure everyone is here. So we can take a quick break to stretch water, drink legs while we wait for everyone to get in.
Yip yip.
Okay.
So let me move y'all to the world map. And I'll begin setting up in the fun room.
Also, if I remember correctly, if the dagger shows a regular +2 dagger, it will not require 2 mid.
Oh, well, alright then. Oop. Oh, he, dropped, I guess. Maybe he's having internet issues?
Maybe. We're on break, so we got time.
True. We also put the Be Right Back on.
Pepper is an excellent negotiator.
She really is. God damn.
Main reason why I don't play charisma classes that much, because I do off the wall shit sometimes.
I mean, that reminds me, I love playing a bard in Baldur's Gate 3 because of the ridiculous bullshit you can convince people of. I love having a DC 10 check and rolling a 34. It's great. I love it.
Oh, you can get that check a lot higher than A DC 10. Oh, plus 10.
Oh no, I'm saying like the difficulty class that you have to beat is 10, and you roll a 34.
I think the highest I was able to get it was probably like 42.
God damn. I mean, I assume that's at the, in Act 3. Because that's what...
Act 2.
Really? Huh.
I know how to build charisma casters really well for some damn reason.
I mean... I didn't really... Like, I went with their default stats, so that might be why I'm not properly spec'd to do something that
Probably.
insane. Also, I...
You know, to just like bend back and get
Yeah.
very specific things.
So, you know what? Before I go do anything, would you like to know the possible avenues this could have gone in your search for Lord Tewshen, since we're here in break?
Yeah, why not?
Kind of do.
So, I'm really happy you got his brother, because I searched up that token, or rather, I made that token, because I'm like, you know what, they might encounter him, and I'm glad that work was validated. But you could also have encountered Marigold and Leera trying to get more tickets from the ticket booth, and try to get information out of them from there as your first encounter. Or Leera may have been trying to break into the Lost and Found because she sold Locke Goodsen Tewshews' pedigree that shows that he's a noble, so she could get more tickets to buy food and drink. And now she needs to steal it back. For option 2, you go into the flop house that's totally rolled in chaos because Lord Tewshews decided to summon some angelic warriors to beat the shit out of the slot machines and knock drinks out of people's hands. What's funny about this one is it mentions in here angelic warriors. It does not give me a number of them, so I had to guess and make my own encounter, basically. Just that there are multiple of them. The other thing is, it says that he summoned him with a spell scroll. I'm not sure which spell it is. Because, like, I thought maybe it'd be like, I know there's summon Fae and all those other summoning conjuration spells, but I couldn't quite place what summons angelic warriors specifically aside from Spirit Guardians. But the thing with Spirit Guardians is you would need to still be there. So,
Summon Celestial?
See, Summon Celestial only summons one, but this is mentioning that there's definitely multiple of them. So, I'm not sure on that one. The other part, too, that you didn't get was a need for steed. As you approach the misery go-round, the sound of screeching metal hits you. The ride is spinning at a ridiculous speed, driven into a frenzy by the theft of one of its animals. It turns out Goodsen Tewshews took out one of the animals from the misery go-round, and because he didn't take it out properly, it caused the thing to go into a fucking free spin. And poor Calliope, the I was going to say animatronic, the awakened marionette running the thing is all tangled up, and she's confused and flustered, and you would need to try and find a way to stop the damn thing. And then everyone that's on there would give you some tickets for saving them from the spinning nonsense. Another fun fact about that one, I mean, I could wait to reveal this, but some lore that isn't really important that might come up in the battle is that Lord Goodsen Tewshews had a warhorse named Peanuts that he wasn't able to take with him here to the Revelia. So in that instance, he's trying to replace Peanuts for the time being so that he has a mount. And that was his whole reasoning for taking out that... It would have been a unicorn from the misery go-round. For our final battle, you could have found him in the Hall of Mirrors. I, as the DM, get to choose what room is in the Hall of Mirrors, but I'm glad you didn't get this one, because Like, there's a lot of fun stuff you can do in the Hall of Mirrors, but a lot of the rooms are so tiny, it would be really hard to have... Let's see. There's, technically speaking, there are 3 of the combatants that you would be fighting. And there's 6 of you in a room that's either 1, 2, 3, 4... a 20 by 20 square room, a 10-foot by 15-foot room, 10-foot by 15-foot, 15 by 15, or 20-foot by 15-foot. It's not a lot of maneuverability. That would get very claustrophobic. And very hard for people to do anything, really. So I'm kind of glad you didn't get the Hall of Mirrors, as fun as some of the rooms are. There's Get Off Your High Horse, which is, some people tricked him to go on the Eye of Heckna, and now he's stuck at the top. So you would have to climb your way up the Ferris wheel to where he and his lackeys are, and convince them to wear the clown nose, get them down, or whatever's gonna happen. That would have also been fun.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Well, see, that's the thing, Bubba. He didn't get the unicorn in this universe, so maybe he would have named her Crackerjack. And Crackerjack, who could say, really? So now that I've done that describing, I think I have everything set up. I am going to get up so I can refill my water, though. Entertain chat while I'm gone.
Hello there, chat. I hope you guys are all ready for the fight.
The more and more I think about it, the more and more I should think about to start playing more Christmas-based characters.
I mean, Christmas just like one of the most busted stats in 5e, so but I'm a simple man. I like to bonk.
I do too. I honestly can't wait for the for us to start the Tuesday game now.
Yeah, same.
Just because who I built. And just be prepared. You guys might be getting like lollipops for my character. That alcohol infused.
Just how busted is this gonna be?
What, the character?
Yeah, how busted are you gonna go?
I'm doing a cross class with it.
Hmm.
I'm trying to do a barbarian monk.
I mean, I'm doing a rogue warlock.
Because I basically killed Snack's daughter.
I have returned.
I'm playing a sport druid. With a little splash in cleric.
I still think it's funny that me and Hoshi are both doing references to the last characters we just played for our long campaign, because like his is Snack's daughter. Rhodey now has Argyle's sword. Like Snack, no, not Snack, Ness.
And my character has no relation to anything at all. He's just a witch boy that got trapped in the Feywild for a bit and then came back.
Because I'm kind of laughing at, because in the backstory I wrote something about one of our characters. Like, she was taught how to fight by Argyle. She has a gambling addiction because of red. She likes talking shit or talking about her feelings to Lilith. And the vampire bartender lady, which is her mom, now, taught her how to mix alcohol.
Ah, yes, Jemmy Sweet Juice.
And Snack got her addicted to candy.
I don't know if... I mean, I imagine there's candy elsewhere in the Forgotten Realms, I just don't know for sure.
And she has a little small bag that has nothing but suckers in it. It's half candy, half alcohol.
Interesting.
I don't know how to feel about that combination.
When she's not eating the candy, that's when she goes into rage.
Where's my candy?
Because it's
Oh.
basically is going to go into like a berserker, barbarian, and a drunken fist monk. Is what I'm trying to do.
Gotcha. Also, hello, Than.
Are you alive?
No,
Oh no.
There he is.
I'm sorry.
but I'm here.
Well, we're happy to have you.
Why?
What would we do without our plush doll that loves to hug everyone?
Oh, right, I should probably get into that mindset. Who wants a hug?
You could just sit
Everyone.
on Pepper's shoulder right now because she's in a pissed off mood. Pepper's in a hobo marine mode right now.
Oh boy.
Somebody's trying to hurt Heckna. While he's sleeping.
He-
That's her job.
It's your job to mess with him while he's sleeping?
Or steal stuff. And probably just hoard it in her room, probably.
Sounds about right.
Fair enough.
Them.
Yes. Yes, I am.
I am so sorry
No worries.
that I am late.
No worries.
Yeah, life happens.
Yep, the hospital sucks.
Oof. Alright, but I will move us over to the fun rooms. Feel free to change your positioning. You should be on the leftmost side.
And be right back, screen still up.
Oh, yep, I know. I actually do. I was just
Right.
doing
Restart
some stuff.
everything.
Ooh, there we go. Hopefully, Alek will get here in time, but if not...
Just have Puddles spawn in if he shows up.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. He basically tracked down you guys throughout the Reveille after being told where y'all went.
I want Puddles to walk out of one of these doors. Just have the door open and Puddles is just behind it.
Oh, hey guys! Laugh track plays.
Puddles.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Fuck.
You're the friend.
Everybody loves puddles.
Yeah. Right. Is everyone happy with their positions, or...
Where am I? Hold on.
Boop.
Crap.
I'm feeling where I'm at.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
Are you
That's
ready
cool.
for the final battle?
Wait, is that what's happening?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh,
We're in the finale.
I kind of showed up at a.
No worries.
Okay.
Story-wise, basically, much like Puddles is going to, you followed the trace of your group and managed to meet up with them on their way to the funhouse. And they filled you in on the situation. Apparently, Lord Goodsen Tewshews is going to try and take down Heckna himself, who's currently taking a nap, which is just fucking rude.
Okay.
That's all we need to know.
Pretty much. Also, actually, no, you wouldn't know that information, so I'll leave that out and let us get to...
Okay.
Let me see. Do I have... I'm gonna see if I have good music for the battle itself instead of just the funhouse music. Cicero's battle theme. I also grabbed something that I liked. No. You know what? Even though you aren't fighting Heckna, I think I will use Heckna's battle theme for this. Because it's fun.
It's fitting. It's the last battle.
Yep.
Use it.
So, the scene in the lobby is a strange one. Lord Goodsen Tewshews is yelling fire and brimstone tirade at the double doors to Heckna's quarters, the clowning achievement. The doors crack open a little, and Heckna peers out, sleeping mask over his forehead, and like a little sleep cap over his traditional crown. Jeez, who let this clown in? The ringmaster says between yawns. Off already. I need my beauty sleep. And he closes the door. Get back here, you! I will not be denied! As he bangs on the door over and over again. I imagine there won't be negotiations, so I'm opening the turn order, but feel free to say whatever you're going to say to him.
Hey now,
Look.
a hug could fix this.
Look here, you smut. If you keep knocking on the door, I will have to rip you a new asshole as she pulls out her scythe.
You? Oh my goodness. Bold claims, little lady. Bold claims. I am Lord Goodsen Tewshews, and with my
Blah
crew,
blah 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 blah.
with my
Blah
crew, we will
blah
take
blah blah
you down.
blah blah
Have at
blah
you.
blah blah. Are you done?
Yes, I said have at you.
Blah blah blah.
God, that just reminded me of like the bit in Helsing Ultimate Abridged where the guy's like, now hold on there, I don't know what's going on, but now the name is. Shh, you hear that? Do I hear what? Must have been the wind.
All right, first up is Hem. by the by, when you do meet Hem, I'll allow you to give him the dagger if that's what you want to do. If not, whatever. They got a +2 dagger from Lord Goodsen Tewshews' brother, who's also here.
Oh. Cool.
He gave him up, so he's cool with me.
Here, buddy, take a knife.
Are you sure? I feel like I've taken all the prizes here.
Here, kid, do a crime. unless anyone else wants it.
No, I have no use for it.
I mean, I'm cool with taking the dagger, but as long as everybody is okay with it.
You also have your animal balloons if you'd like to use them.
Oh yeah, the thing that you were talking about.
Yep.
Because we decided it would be funny if I had the boar for some reason.
Who could possibly figure out why?
And all the bad guys are in a convenient straight line ahead of you.
Yeah. You know what? How do I activate this thing? What?
Let me grab the animal balloon. Where are you? There we are. Magic items. So, comes above when you do so. As an action, while you hold the balloon, you can blow into it and inflate it. When you do so, the balloon magically twists itself to shape a beast. So use your action, and it appears in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you.
Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna move up here and just have it appear here.
All right. You blow into the balloon, and before all your eyes, it twists and turns until you see this.
Okay.
So,
That is adorable.
this is apparently supposed to be a balloon animal of Pumbaa from The Lion King.
Ah.
Because I was looking for a balloon animal boar, and this was the best I could find, and I'm glad I
I was
grabbed
like, that
this.
looks like a mammoth.
Ah, see? It's got the little piggy nose in the front, and those are the tusks, the white balloons.
It's cute and terrifying at the same time.
Yes, it is.
It's-
Especially for me.
And let me see, does it get its own initiative?
I don't know.
Immune to poison. The type of beast determined by the color. Beast is friendly toward you, follows your verbal commands. No action required. This is ability when the beast is reduced. It does not say. So it will follow your command, and I will roll it into initiative since it doesn't seem to have natural one.
Can it be the boar from the Odyssey?
It's not the legendary white boar, so.
You know, since it doesn't say, I'll just let it go on your turn, like a familiar. That seems like fair rules.
Okay, sure.
So, what would you like it to do?
All right, little buddy, charge!
It snorts and do. It was gonna charge right into poor Miss Marigold here, which oh yeah, I didn't even show off. So here's Marigold, his half-elf squire.
Ooh.
Here is Lord Goodsen Tewshews. And here is Leera Scuttlebutt.
You know, even if you didn't say paladin, I would have guessed paladin or cleric.
What? What about that man says paladin? Is it the golden hair, the yellow, or the
not,
blue eyes,
not paladin,
or the shield?
cleric.
Right, so let's see. Charge 20 feet straight line. He gets an extra 2d6 slashing damage. But let's roll that tusk. That is an 18,
Crit.
which hits her armor class. So that's 9 plus the 2d6s from the charge. That's 19.
19 damage.
Tick.
And let's see if
Suddenly
she
I
gets...
don't feel good about this. Hem's eyes just switch back to back.
And let's see, I believe with charge it is a strength. That is a natural one. She is prone.
That was a crit.
Poor Marigold.
You should probably tell that thing that we want these guys alive.
Oh yeah.
It's hard for a balloon. Why is the room spinning?
And while they're distracted, I'm just gonna hide behind this
All
couch.
right. Roll stealth.
I believe with advantage now.
Do, do, do. Why,
Jesus Christ.
why do you have advantage? All right, the Cloak of Elvenkind. I almost forgot.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep.
And also because of this.
Advantage
All right.
on that, and you have double advantage on stealth. The coveted double.
Got sound and sight based.
Right, and that brings us to, unless you have anything else you'd like to do,
Nope.
Lucian.
He sees his target, is this guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he's getting a Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and, real quick, for that, it's an 8. So no wild magic surge detected. Dang it.
A 12 is not going to hit, no.
I can't use Paladin Chaos, can I? Because I was like, I could use that to get advantage, but it would only give me a 12 either way.
Yeah. So it wouldn't really work in this instance.
Yep. That's it for me then.
Right, it is Liara's turn. And she, Actually, let me grab the spell itself. Does it have... she grabs her holy symbol, and angels appear around her as she casts... Spirit Guardians.
Oh no.
God damn it.
The blender returns, but not for them.
And that is 15. I'm gonna let you all see it, because it's quite clear. Right. Our boar has to make a wisdom saving throw. Boar's not very wise. That is a natural -1.
Honestly, this is therapeutic for me. I'm gonna be honest.
Right. And let's see, that was her action. I don't think she has any bonus action she could play around with. Oh, wait, hold on. No, that doesn't make sense to do that right now. But good to know. Alright, and she's going to move around so that... Alright, sweetie, show them what we're made of. And she'll look over at Lord Goodsen Tewshews and look whose turn it is. Okay, let's see.
Of course, got a lot of health.
Oh, right, I forgot. He has those. Well, good to know for later. Actually, you know what? I could say that is part of his legendary action. Would it work? Before it becomes his turn, because that was another person's turn. Let me see. Okay. I think he's going to do that. He's going to stare towards the boar. Blow some air out his nose and shout, "Peanut!" And he runs straight through the boar with a fire in his eyes as he does Ride Down. That costs 2 of his legendary actions. It allows him to move 40 feet in a straight line without provoking any opportunity attacks. He can pass through spaces occupied by enemies as part of this movement. Any creature in a space he moves through must succeed on a DC 14 dex save or take 1d6 bludgeoning damage and gets knocked prone. I just fucking love that that's a thing he can do.
Just Leroy Jenkins.
He sure fucking did. That is an 8. The board takes 1d6 and is prone. Listen, how could anyone have expected him to fucking charge through it?
I'm actually okay with this.
Just feel
therapy.
the catharsis. Yeah, feel the catharsis.
And now it's his turn in actuality, because that was his legendary action, and he's directly in front of Pepper, who insulted him. And he's going to swing his longsword at you with 2 hands. That's a 10, it won't hit. That, however, is a natural 20. So you take...
Please. Actually. Pepper glares at him as he does that. She catches on fire. Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke. Play figure creature, damage momentarily surrounding, must make a dex saving throw, takes fire, as much on a success. Okay. And that was a dex save.
DC 16.
Well, he rolled a 2.
For 14 fire damage.
However, he's going to use his reaction as the... Actually, before I do that, describe Hellish Rebuke, how it works exactly with your casting of it.
As he gets hit, the mass on her face, the eyes and the mouth will actually spew out fire as her power body gets engulfed in fire, and then it jumps onto him.
Right, as the fire leaps onto him, he laughs. You can't be serious! You think this could hurt me? And he uses his reaction. You can't be serious. When he's hit with an attack, he gains resistance to one type of damage caused by that attack, thanks to his utter incomprehension that someone would defy him. This resistance lasts until the start of his next turn. To use this reaction, he must be able to see the attacker and be wearing plate armor. He is doing both, so he will take 7 fire damage instead of 14.
Don't forget, you still took that crit damage as well, Pepper.
Yeah,
18.
And 8 radiant.
Kind of great, not gonna lie.
So that's 26.
Let's see. Oh, that's an action. Maybe you should have done that. Oh well, that'll be a later thing, maybe. If he gets to go again. Although he is pretty tanky, he's probably gonna live through more than one round. And he's pretty aggro, so that's 2 attacks. Here's number 3. But that's an 11, he misses. But hey, speaking of sword attacks, Usagi.
You know, just while all this stuff is like casually going on, just nonchalantly, just walk behind him. Bonus action, Fighting Spirit.
Murder
And I'm
Sandwich
gonna-
has been activated.
Yep, and I'm gonna hit him with the banana.
Alright, here we go.
So this is all with advantage. 7. Well, that'll be a 19 from for flanking.
So that will not hit.
Ah, he's a thick lad.
He is.
That'll be 20.
So that would hit, but now that it's no longer his turn, he does have a legendary reaction. And as you go to hit him with your banana, what a pathetic sword that is. You really think you could hit me with such a thing? And he's going to use Scoff to cast Bane. Just at first level, though. So he's going to choose you, of course. Pepper, who's right here. And he does not see Hem, so I think he's going to pick Frank to be the third target. So I need all of you to make charisma saves.
That's a natural 1.
All right. So,
Oh my god.
Jesus.
oof. So while he's concentrating, you all have to subtract a d4 from your attack rolls. While he's concentrating. But you do have to hit him for that to break, potentially. So we'll do that. We'll do the purple one. Paladins are fucking scary.
Fuck it, action surge. I'm just gonna try again.
All right.
That's the spirit.
That'll be 26.
I'd say
Well, 28 minus
4,
Four,
so
so
that'd
that'd
be
be a
24. That will hit.
9 slashing, and he needs to make a concentration check.
All right. I'll start with the concentration check before anything else. That is a 15. So he holds on to it, but he does take that 9 damage.
And last hit.
Right. And
22
minus a d4.
minus 1, so that's 21.
That will hit, just barely.
7.
Right, and he will take that 7.
Minimal damage, but you know what? Oh well. That is one more con save he has to make.
It's true. Goodsen, and his con save 14. So he still hangs on.
You got this, Pepper.
Alright. Bonus action. Hex.
Okay. Right, and that is
DC 16.
There's no save on Hex.
Oh.
Nope. There is not.
all right. So he just gets the hex. See, I gave you the
And-
purple for Bane, so I'll give him pink for his.
And the ability check that I choose for him to have disadvantage on is Constitution.
Good.
Mm,
Then Pepper is going to swing with her pack weapon. Swing. I doubt that's gonna hit.
Yeah, that isn't gonna hit.
And swing.
Right? That's not gonna hit.
remember, you're +2 because of flank.
That would be 20. Roll your d4.
Also fair.
So 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. So yeah, that doesn't hit.
Well,
And oops, that is the wrong one. What was that? All
and Pepper is going to move.
right.
Because thankfully he already used his reaction.
So before you move, he's going to use his other legendary reaction. That
I think that
was
was at the end of my turn.
actually, yeah, no, that's fair. That is at the end of your turn. It's not a reaction. My mistake. Feel free. However, he would get an opportunity attack because you didn't disengage.
I thought he already used his reaction when I used my Hellish Rebuke.
That was before... Actually, no, that was on his turn. Does that count?
Mm-hmm.
Because doesn't it... Oh, no, wait. Doesn't it refresh after your turn?
No.
Every-
on the turn.
So then,
Every
yeah...
round.
Okay, so then, yeah, I guess technically he wouldn't have it.
Okay. And then Pepper's gonna move. Actually, no, Pepper's gonna move right here. And that'll be my turn.
All right. Frank.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and since this guy's right here, Frank is going to pull out his wood carver's tools that he made a while ago, and he's just gonna quickly start tinkering around, and I'm going to... I'm making me an Eldritch Cannon.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. I do not have a token, so I'm going to first ping where you're going to put it.
Right in front of me.
Okay. Well, I can't use red because that's on a red carpet. So let's go with... You know what? I'll just let you pick. What color? And what type?
Let's just make it the same color that Frank is, so like a light blue.
Okay. Light blue. And which cannon is it? The Force Ballista?
It's gonna be the Force Ballista.
Alright. There we go. It kind of looks like a boat, but I was going for a bow with an arrow in it.
Nah, for flavor, I posted in the Discord for flavor what it looks like.
Oh, okay. I can probably make that into a token. It's just going to take me a little bit.
Some people here might understand where it's from.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Tabletop.
And so yeah, that's gonna pop up. I have the Eldritch Cannon, and as my bonus action, I'm gonna activate it.
Okay.
So I'll make a ranged spell attack originating from the cannon at one creature or object within 120 feet of it. On hit the creature, the target takes 2d8 force damage, and if the target is a creature, it is pushed up to 5 feet away from the cannon.
Okay.
So, let me roll. I don't have stats for this, so let me just roll a d20. Well, it'd be a charisma. Hold on a second. No, it's intelligence, that's right. So, it'll be +6 to whatever this is.
Alright.
So that's a 12,
That will not hit.
fortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all Frank can do. He's gonna kind of kick it, just be like, "Come on," and that's pretty much his turn.
Alright. And that will bring us to Marigold, who's going to spend her turn, first off, getting up from her fallen position. Well, that was undignified. It doesn't say whether or not that is an action or a reaction. Just that it recharges after a long or short rest. Make another special... Okay. Well, that's good to know, whatever it is. I guess it would be technically a reaction. Alright. But she's going to get up, gonna pull out her greatsword, and she's going to swing it at the balloon. Well, that's a 7. And another swing. And that's a 13, which I believe... Yeah, it's a balloon. It doesn't have the highest armor class.
I didn't think so.
Minus 13.
Oof.
Your boar's looking a little rough, unfortunately. Actually, that would be a 22 because he's prone, because it's advantage, but that doesn't matter at this point.
No. Unless it was like a natural 20.
Yeah, but Marigold's gonna move around completely unaware of one doll's presence, trying to get a little closer, keeping her eye on the boar. Oh, wait, nope, not from the boar. Okay, good. And that will be it for Marigold. Hem, it is your turn.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what I should do here. Should I do that or should I do... Oh, whatever. I'll throw a card at her. That's not great.
Yeah, 10 will unfortunately not hit.
Oh wait, hold on. She doesn't see me.
She doesn't see you.
Advantage.
So a 25 will certainly hit. Or minus 9. Ah! And let's draw you a card.
Yes, please.
And there you are. And what is your card?
It looks like... What is that? A king?
What suit is it?
Hearts.
Alright, then that would be the hearts part of your thing. I believe it mentions hearts, blades, and something else.
Yeah, hold on.
Actually, wait, I have Rogue Wild card. Let's see. Hearts. Roll your sneak attack damage and add it to your razor card damage. You also immediately regain a number of hit points equal to half the damage dealt. Any excess hit points become temporary hit points.
Well, let's just do that then. Sneak attack.
Ooh.
Pretty good sneak attack.
Oof. Looking a bit rough. And let's see, so half of that would be 6. So you have 6 temporary hit points.
I can imagine that the card sticks onto her back and just part of her soul comes out, latching onto him.
She turns around. Ugh!
He just gives a wave. Hi!
Her eyes narrow.
And I look over at my boar. Don't hurt her too bad!
It nods as it blows out a snort from its nose, but it makes, you know the noise when you hold a balloon and it makes that whistling noise?
Mm-hmm.
So when he blows the smoke out, it makes a...
Okay.
And now it is the boar's turn, who will also, a bit annoyed, get up. Will turn to Marigold. Actually, he's starting his turn in Spirit Guardian, so let's deal with that first.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop. Okay, so that'd be 12. He will make his Wisdom save. Well, that's a natural 20, or a natural 18 for him. So he's only going to take 6 damage. Minus 6. But he doesn't particularly like being in the Spirit Guardians.
I don't blame him.
He's going to step, knocking the couch over here a little out of the way, but still being in range of Marigold. He's going to go for a Tusk. That is a 13, which does not hit this night. And that will be it for the boar. And let me look at Lord Goodsen's. He's gonna scoff, looking at Usagi. Really now? Do you honestly think that you could possibly beat me? The lot of you? You're a bunch of clowns! I'm a powerful knight. What you should do is grovel. And with his legendary action, he's going to cast Command on Usagi. Okay, and what is his... Okay, you do manage to beat it out. You feel a desire to fall, but you shake that out of your head. You will kneel before no man. Well, maybe Heckna, but that's beside the point.
You are not my. I forgot the proper Japanese term, but it's that word here.
Shogun?
Sensei.
Well, Sensei is
I
teacher.
don't know, whatever it is.
But Samurai's boss would be the Shogun.
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah, whatever word.
Now the board kind of just has the attention on me now, so I guess there's no point in hiding.
Alright, I think I have...
I'll just have my turn.
Alright. And that brings us to Lucian.
Walk right there so you can get a clear shot. Giving myself Tides of Chaos.
Alright.
Because I'm gonna try another Chaos Bolt.
Alright, let's see how you do.
No sir. Hang on.
21 just barely hits.
Nice.
In spell attack against target on a hit, so that's 2d8 plus 1d6 damage. And choose one of the d8s. That number rolled determines the attack type. So 1 or 5, so that is acid or lightning damage.
Lightning.
Alright. And that will be full -8. You're next.
On save.
Lucian. Lucian.
Right, let's see. Con save.
Nat 1.
Why would he have disadvantage?
Hex.
That's right, because I completely forgot, so that's a nat 1. He loses his bane.
I hate to be this guy, but it's not on saves.
Oh, it's not?
No.
So it's just flat con checks.
Yeah, and skills.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh, that
Yeah.
unfortunately means it's the 14.
I know. When I put it on Andros, I was like, oh no, this would be useful, and then I found out it doesn't work on saving throws.
Ooh.
There's some niche uses for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you want to support a grappler, but
I know. You know, I just realized, so I put the mini turret on here too. I'm looking for what, like, the AC and health is, because I know it mentions somewhere in there, the AC.
AC is 18, health is 5 times my artificer level, which is 5, so it would be 25 HP.
Okay, and 25. Okay. 25. Okay, there we go. Now we have the turret fully statted out and ready to go. Alright. So, anything else for Lucian?
That's it.
Right. We then go to Leera, who's going to move over to Marigold, which puts both the boar and Usagi in the Spirit Guardians as the angels tear into them. I need wisdom saves from both of you. Well, that's a 0 from him, but
No.
you are fine.
We hardly knew ye.
Poor balloon boar.
Also, fuck you. Suffer.
Alright, so it takes 13 damage, which you notice as one of the angels swings a long sword, or stabs at it with its long sword, and you hear as it starts flying around the room until it's a deflated mass on the floor.
I don't know how to feel about this.
On the plus side, you do have another animal balloon, or rather, I believe Pepper has the animal balloon if she wants to use it. But that's for her turn and her to decide. So with the natural 20, you're taking half of that. So that would be 7 damage from Spirit Guardians.
Ow, my temp HP.
I was about to say Usagi is also in the radius.
Yep. Well, he rolled a natural 20.
Ah, okay.
And she's going to move over to Marigold and put her hand on her. Come on, you. Gotta do much better than this.
Okay, we gotta take her down.
And she is going to heal her for 9 hit points. Just a basic cure wounds. Listen, you weren't the one who was bowled over by a balloon animal. Correct. I wasn't. Meanwhile, we're back to Lord Goodsen Tewshews. He's a bit surrounded, so it's alright. It's fine, you don't want my bane. You know, I learned my holy magic from the best. As he also casts Spirit Guardians.
God fucking damn it.
I hate
Where's
Spirit
Puddles when we need
Guardians.
him? Ow.
Go. Hex.
Why does everybody know this spell?
You know, I don't
Good
do this
spell.
intentionally, but it is a really good spell, and they just both happen to have it. It does kind of make sense, because he's a paladin. Why would he not have Spirit Guardians?
You need to be a specific paladin in order to get it.
Well, Frank's only taking half damage.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Nope.
Right, so anyone who rolled under a 14, you are taking the full 15. Those of you who succeeded, you are taking divided by 2, so that would be 8 damage. So
Pepper's down.
I'm really glad for that temp HP.
Rip Pepper.
Just...
Well, I mean, oh yeah, don't any of you have healing potions? I think some of you do.
Too much. I have 1.
Okay, and that was his action. He does not have a bonus action. So that will be his turn, and it is Usagi's turn. You are in a horrible position between 2 different Spirit Guardians, so I need 2 wisdom saving throws.
I failed both.
Okay.
Hurt me.
So let's see, from Goodsen, you will be taking 14 damage.
Gimme, come on.
From Leera, you will be taking 19 damage.
I'm in single digits.
Oh God, this is not great.
Alright, and technically speaking, the turret would have also taken damage from Spirit Guardians.
I mean, it's a flat roll, so it'd be just a flat dice roll, so give me a second.
Yeah. And we'll
The
just go
Hex
off of
is-
the first one.
Hex is gone too.
Yep,
Yep.
it's taking that damage.
Okay, so I believe that one was 13 points of Radiant. Again, Paladins are fucking scary. And he's got a Cleric and Fighter backup.
Alright. Bonus action, gonna have the second wind. So I rolled D10 plus 5. So that's 10 HP. And gonna have to try hitting this guy again. Nat 1.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Right.
Huh.
I'm not even mad if I like die in this fight. What happened, Draco?
Let me look at the fumble. So I need to remember what it is. I rolled a natural 1, so for one round the banana sword gets caught in your robes and you're just gonna have to untangle yourself from this.
Just gonna look at the camera and just shrug. And that's just I guess that's the end of my turn.
Alright.
I mean, I have other weapons, but I think that fumble just makes me stop.
Yeah. So on your next turn you should be finally untangled, but Pepper, I need you to roll a death saving throw. That is
Oh my god.
Oh
one failure.
At least it was a 2.
True, it could
Get
have
outta
been
here.
much worse.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit Guardians.
Would they attack you while you're dead?
What does the spell say?
Let me take a look-see.
It's a very good point.
They
scary
split
one.
around distance for the duration. Good or neutral. They're spectral and angelic. Blah blah. Fey, fiendish. Yada yada. Affected creature's speed is halved in the area. When a creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts there, it makes a wisdom save. On a failed save, the creature takes radiant. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much. So it doesn't say. And personally, I feel like if it's a good aligned creature that's using it, they're probably not going to attack a downed target. But if an evil aligned creature was using Spirit Guardians, I feel like they would definitely attack a downed target. I feel like Goodsen is too goody-goody to attack a person that is downed, that he doesn't see as a threat anymore. And I feel like
He
his
sees
Spirit
himself
Guardians
as
are...
the hero.
Yes, exactly. Is he an
Okay,
egomaniacal jackass? Yes, but he's also lawful good. So that will bring us to Frank. Which, by the by, I'm giving you control over your turret so you can move it freely.
Okay, well, first Spirit Guardians,
Indeed.
11.
Alright. You will take 5 radiant damage.
Oof.
Could have been much worse.
Alright, I'm gonna roll just a general wisdom check for the sake of character.
Alright.
Okay. First and foremost, getting the fuck out of there.
Fair.
Well, bonus action, I'll take another turret shot.
Alright.
So that's gonna be regular d20 plus 6. 16.
Will not hit.
Alright, well. He did lose his fire resistance.
He did.
Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Frank is just gonna look at him and just be like... Frank is just gonna look at him and say, I think it's time to turn up the heat. Use my last second level, casting Scorching Ray. All 3 rays going right at him.
All right. And he's going to use his reaction as he sees these rays firing at him. You can't be serious. Your friend tried fire and it didn't do anything to burn me, but feel free to make the attempt.
Alright, so first roll. That's 18.
That will miss.
Alright, second roll.
Will miss.
Will miss. Third roll. Will also miss, motherfucker.
However, he did burn that reaction. That will still play even though he wasn't hit. So he doesn't have resist. He can't just auto-resist an attack. So that is good.
Frank is visibly upset. That's turn.
Alright. Dope. And I think he'll hold on to that. Marigold cracks her neck. Well, if you'll excuse me, Leera, I have a date with a plush doll. And she moves over to him. And she's going to swing her sword at you. A 10 is not going to hit.
Nope.
And neither will an 8. She's rolling absolute dog shit. Stand still, you
You're not very good at this, are you?
Shut up! Nobody asked you, but it is your turn.
Oh, if it makes you feel any better, I could hug you.
No! You don't need a hug.
You're not my main focus right now.
You are in a spirit guardian, so I need a wisdom save really quick. But only
Yes.
one. Okay, so you're
18.
taking half of 14, so that's 7 damage from that.
Okay. Like Hem said, not main focus, so he's just gonna throw a card at Grandma over there.
A 17 most certainly hits.
Great. And give me a card.
7. Okay, and let me... Whoop. Okay, there it goes. It was being weird. Let me first recall that card. Shuffle. And here is your card.
Okay. Ooh. What is that? Jack? I think that's Jack.
And what is the suit?
I think that's Spades.
Alright, and spades we said was blade.
Or was that? Or is that clubs? Hold on. Sorry, they're fancy looking.
Hold on. Can I take the card from you?
Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, it's clubs. I think it's clubs.
Okay, if it's clubs, then that would be shackle. Until the start of your next turn, the speed is halved, and they can't take more than one attack on its turn while its speed is reduced in this way.
Well, I prefer the blade, to be honest, but that's fine.
That'll also be a con check. To see if she maintains her Spirit Guardians.
Yeah,
That's true.
and I'm also gonna bonus action disengage.
Oh, so close. That is an 11.
Just gonna move that. Sorry, excuse me.
Get back here!
No,
We were in the middle of something, you jerk!
you're mean. I don't like you. Anyway,
Lucian?
Hey, so just because they, yeah, sir, just because he's heard him say fire can't hurt him, he did say that as a challenge. Damn it.
This is not looking great.
19 will not hit.
Never mind then.
All right.
I feel like we should focus in our efforts elsewhere, but
I'm
well.
focusing on the cleric.
Liara's going to look at him. Well, since you couldn't deal with him, she's going to... Well, she doesn't want to get too close.
She can't get that close anyway.
Yeah, I think she's going to stay where she is. And she's going to look at him. And she's going to cast a Guiding Bolt. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Alright, and that's a miss. Seems like you can't hit anything either, Grandma. Oh, quiet you. I at least have an excuse. What's yours?
Tab just kind of looks back and forth. Just kind of browns his brow a bit.
Ladies, now is not the time to be fighting ourselves. We're in a bit of a situation here. Come on. He looks at the rest of you. I apologize for this. They kind of get at each other sometimes.
Do you want to take a break or something?
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
He's going to turn to Usagi. He can't do...
communication's very good for a team.
Thank you. But,
Oh,
Oops, sorry.
continue.
Well, we should probably get back to it. He lifts his sword in two hands. No hard feelings, though.
Uh-huh.
You seem alright. 12's not going to hit Usagi. 13 won't hit Usagi. 17 won't hit.
Yep. Just like, just casually moving my head out the side.
Alright.
It's like,
He nods respectfully. Not bad. Honestly.
I'm just gonna look over to this knight over here on the side. It's like, they're just being really, really rude to you. Like, are you sure you want to be doing this?
You know what? Roll persuasion.
Nat 20.
Yo, there it is.
Insight. You know what? I have spent the best years of my life taking care of you. Points her sword at Lord Goodsen Tewshews, and dealing with your constant berating. Points at Liara. He's right. I think I'm going to sit this out. You two can take care of this. I'm done. And on her turn, she's probably just going to move to a couch somewhere and just sit the fuck down.
And I use my bonus action to drink one of my sodas.
You certainly can.
I
All right.
Like, you all hear that, and it's clearly the, I did not expect that.
Sometimes you need a good, sometimes words. Sorry, me tripping up game.
No worries.
Sometimes a sharp tongue is better than a sword.
Spirit Guardians.
True.
Yep. I just needed to try to heal before I get blendered.
Alright, pretty good. 19, that'll save. That's 10 damage from him, and second save for Liara's.
I rolled, it was a 15 and a 19.
Okay, so... Yeah, so you saved both times. So Liara will do half of 17. So that would be 9 damage.
Hey, I'm back to single digits again.
Hooray!
It's okay. We got one of them.
I would probably advise you move out of the range of one of them.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good
Yeah.
idea.
You know, just circle around him.
You know, I'll just stand over here.
Yeah. You were in, like, the Venn diagram of death there.
I
So-
accepted my place in this world, Draco.
Fair enough.
Do you have any form of healing?
Only soda.
Okay.
Fortunately, our cleric is not here.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Oh!
Alright, I think that's just an auto-stabilization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't regain use. I think you stabilize with a 1 hit point.
Yeah, you get back at 1.
Boop. Okay. That still means you are unconscious, though, I think, unless someone heals you with a healing potion. Unless I'm mistaken.
Just play dead and hopefully the spirit guardians don't get you right now.
Yep. Man, that would suck.
exactly what you will do.
I'm back! The spirit guardians immediately all look at her. Oh, shit.
God, it's like from the SpongeBob movie when Patrick is like, "Can I have everybody's attention?" and the entire bar just swarms him.
And it is Frank's turn. Your turn.
Alright, well, she's no longer a problem. Our knight friend here.
Mm.
You and Frank has not had a whole lot of success with hitting our Paladin man. So let me look here. Okay. So bonus action. Because I can do this. Basically, I can do 2 things with 1 bonus action. He's going to swivel the turret around here.
Okay.
Turret also should probably need to. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna put it there because that's in the double fuck box. I'm just gonna put it there. So the turret's gonna need to probably make a quick save for the.
Alright. It rolled low. And
Hey,
there you go. That'll be
so
5
that's only
damage.
5 damage to it. So it's just gonna quickly just swing around 5 feet, and then I'm gonna fire at the cleric lady.
Okay.
So that's a d20 plus 6. 11.
That is not enough.
Alright, well, plan B, Frank is going to go see the cleric lady and just be like, you know, he's gonna say, you know, your friend over there may not be very fun with fire, but I wonder about you. Firebolt at cleric.
Alright. Roll to hit.
Let me roll that. 24.
That is gonna hit.
She's gonna take 15 fire damage.
Oof.
Where was that?
You nail her. You nail her hard. She's looking really rough. And let's roll her con save. Now, you did do more damage than that, so I think that means her save should be 15 now, right? That's how it works? So,
Yep.
I thought it was half.
It's 10. It's 10 or half half of the damage is like higher. So
gotcha.
it's to take like above 20
Gotcha.
in order to like make it higher than 10.
Okay, so then she is still hanging on to Spirit Guardians, but she's not really, she's looking real rough.
And Frank is standing right where he is.
Alright. Marigold is gonna spend her turn trying to get the hell out of Spirit Guardians. Although...
I mean, is she considered hostile?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is she considered hostile in this scenario? Well, she's not gonna fight against them.
I mean, she'd probably be like, I wouldn't say she's out of combat, but she basically was like, "Nah, you guys can do it. I'm just gonna chill."
I mean, she is hostile towards the old lady.
It's true.
Unless she wants to knock out the old lady for us, then.
No, I think she's just gonna sit down and chill here. We will discuss this once this fight is over, young lady. She just sort of side-eyes her, arms crossed, great sword in the ground. I don't know how much longer you're going to live, considering how rough you look, but we'll just have to see, won't we? Hem?
Oh, trust me, you haven't seen anything yet.
Alright, got a natural 20. Wisdom.
Okey-doke, very nice. And out. That would be 11 damage.
Okay. Ham is not dead yet. I'm gonna hit the cleric. Crazy card. 23.
So this is tricky. Because how are you going to knock her out with a card? Because that's enough to take her
yeah,
down.
right. Didn't think about that.
Outside of it. Like a slap in the face, but it's a card.
Let's see. Playing cards, you have to develop a fighting style based on around cards. Enchanted cards. These are required. Some cards. That is a good point.
Or she can just pass out from the pain of a paper cut. I don't know.
Well, I'm thinking we could do this one of two ways. One, do you think Hem would keep it in his mind to keep her alive, or do you think he's just trying to survive?
Yeah, he would
at
keep
this
her alive.
Okay. So then you know that the cards would definitely kill her at this point. So you could either try to get up to her, but that's going to be difficult.
I mean, I have a
Or-
short bow, but
The other thing I was going to say is you could try, like, taking her out, and we'll have her roll death saves, basically. Unless,
fine with
until
that
one of you guys
option.
want to stabilize her, just in the act of
fine with-
fairness.
you know, that's fine. At least I don't have to waste a 23. On the
Yeah.
roll, you know. Also, I don't have to waste one of my card effects.
So, how do you want to do this?
Card just, I don't know, flings towards her. And I imagine it's like a metal card, so it just clonks it against her forehead and knocks her out.
Alright, so you go through your bladed cards and you find the one you're looking for, and you throw it, and you clonk her on the head, and the card is sticking in her forehead a little bit. You could maybe fix that up. Someone could try to stabilize her later.
Or now. Because I'm just gonna go over here.
Alright. Oh, and obviously the no more spirit guardians from her.
Yeah.
Goodsen notices the plonk behind her, and his eyes go wide. Leera, no! And he's going to turn to look at you, Hem, and he's going to use his 2 legendary action points to run through you, shouting Leera's name as he uses Ride Down.
It's away from me.
I need you to make a dex saving throw. You are good at those.
Good at that. 22.
All right. So you will not take the bludgeoning damage or be knocked prone as he charges through your space. You just jump out of the way just in time. And he turns around.
Oh no.
Right, and
No.
let's see.
Wait, I thought him didn't take that damage.
No, I took the damage from the Spirit Guardians. I just didn't calculate it.
Oh.
I took 11 damage from Spirit Guardians.
Oops, that's the wrong sheet. There she is. And let's see, we'll do a con save. That is 1 failure for Leera. And now we're back to Goodsen, who is going to walk up to Hem and swing his longsword. That's gonna miss.
Yep.
That will also miss. Dang, he is rolling garbage right now. He's very upset.
You guys get my turn?
Wait, what?
We did.
Oh, that's right. Sorry about that. You can take your turn.
Oh yeah.
Let me
Well, how
backtrack a little bit. So
did
yes,
that happen?
take your turn.
I have no clue.
I'll let we can just let it I'll do it now.
Yeah.
Let's let that turn play out the way it did. It actually fits the story beat. But after that third miss, he gets hit by a shatter
Okay.
at level 3.
Okay, and that is con, right? For yes.
DC 15.
He rolls a 20, so he's going to take half of that. Plus 8 divided by 2, so that would be 14 damage.
One more save just in case.
All right.
That's it for me, yeah.
All right. So then
Do we
Leera.
need to roll one more time for the Spirit Guardians?
Nope. And well, it's on the start of Hem's turn is when they're gonna go, and he's
No,
the
his
only-
concentration.
Oh right.
Yeah,
Okay, and Con,
It is over
he's
20.
fine.
He got 24.
Right. Pepper.
it's my turn. You keep jumping ahead.
Wait, what? How did that?
Yeah, it's Usagi.
What happened there? Because I clicked it once. I guess it double clicked it. That's weird.
Alright. Bonus action, my last soda. So that's another 9. And fuck it, I'm just gonna throw a couple things at this guy. See if they
Okay.
hit. 12.
That is a no.
Nat 20.
That, however, will.
So that's 12 damage.
That's 12.
roll that save one more time.
Right, let's see. Con save. That is a 9.
He drops it.
Oh, thank God.
And down goes the Spirit Guardians.
I thought it was about to be a Chaozu situation. Goodbye, Tien!
And as soon as it drops, boldly running in. And I'll end my turn.
All right. Now that brings us to Pepper. Let me take a look.
Pepper picks her eyes open, looks around, and then stands up, and she is going to move 5, 10, 15.
I don't know if it changes anything you're going to do, but remember you also have a balloon animal wolf if you want to have another enemy on the field for them to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
And you were technically prone, so you had to use half your movement to stand up.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how I got up. Now we move 15.
Okay.
Bonus action, I am going to chug a potion, one of my sodas.
All right.
Six.
Wow.
Oof.
And
At
then...
least you're not at 1.
True.
Yes, that's true. Let's do some favorite things of the Warlock. Eldritch Blast.
All right.
First one, 22.
Is gonna hit. And he's,
For 13.
let's see, that was his turn. He's going to use his reaction. Honestly, you should all just give up. Look at you, you're all so weakened right now. Clearly you're going to lose. And he's going to take half of that. He is now resistant to force damage. 13 divided by... So that's 7. That's 7.
Pepper will smile. As then she casts Disparate Whispers. That's her
Okay.
level spell for the turn.
All right.
Are they
At
both,
level
they're
3.
both actions?
Mm-hmm.
How?
Wait, you used Eldritch Blast as your action, and Dissonance Whispers is also an action.
Yeah, you can only do an
I thought I got
action
two
bonus
attacks.
action.
Oh, okay.
When you use
A
Eldritch,
spell is a full action, technically, not,
Okay.
not an attack.
Yeah, it's not like a traditional melee attack.
you do
Yeah.
get a second beam though.
You could always
Okay,
fire
yeah.
the second Eldritch.
Take an Eldritch in. 25.
Will hit.
7.
Okay, so that will be divided to a 4.
A little bit of hex again. Maybe take down his strength a bit.
And that will be Pepper's turn.
All right. That gives us Frank.
Seeing as how Spirit Guardians are bound, Frank is just gonna. Get right up here. Bonus action. 5, 10, 15. Here's the turret. And we're gonna bonus action attack with the turret. 16 won't hit.
Nope.
And then, and then for his action, Frank is just gonna be like, "Haha! I knew you'd do that."
Ah.
Firebolt.
All right. Roll to hit.
Natural 20.
Damn!
Ooh.
Kill him, please.
15 fire damage.
Minus 15. He's starting to look rough.
That's all I can do.
All right. That will bring us to Marigold, who's just relaxing, watching the fight unfold.
She somehow, she pulled out a water pouch and just gaining a drink.
Pretty much.
eating some popcorn.
Lord Goodsen, I'm really disappointed in you, Marigold. After all we've been through, I've been nothing but a footstool for you for all these years. Never even thanked me for anything I've ever done. Now I'm just going to relax here and see how this unfolds.
You could do better than him.
Thank you. I agree.
Just give a wink, a bloodied wink. Listen, I got the nat 20 on that persuasion. I am rizzing her up.
The best part is they don't actually know what's going to happen after we defeat them.
It's true.
So, I'm gonna stab him now.
Sure. Yeah, that's gonna
29 hit.
hit. It certainly will.
And since Usagi's within 5 feet of him, I get sneak attack.
Yep. And let's see what your card is.
No, it's just a dagger.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's the dagger. What am I doing? He's looking really, really rough.
And I'm just gonna... I'm gonna chug a soda.
Fair.
Someone just blow him.
Giggity.
Oh my.
Nice. Is that plus anything?
Plus 4 for the soda.
Okay. Cool. I'll just do that later. Hold on. I'm gonna move over here to do a murder sandwich for Usagi, and then I end my turn.
Right, that brings us to Lucian.
Let's see.
The difficult situation is I don't think there's any way for you non-lethally spellcast at him.
I mean, he can go right there, and I can non-lethal with my dagger.
You sure could.
Just stab him in the arm. Because my dagger only does 1d4 plus 2.
That is very true.
So hit him with a dagger.
That's gonna hit.
Eat it. He stabs him right on the shoulder blade. Of course, this is non-lethal.
So how do you want to do this?
Okay, so I got automatically float him up, but he senses the blood in the.
Sorry. He senses the blood in the water. He just goes up for him.
Yes. Calculator.
And he's, like I said, he deliberately stabs his arm because he knows he has to have him alive.
All right. He grasps at his shoulder, looks at you. You're despicable clowns. And he
Lucian.
falls to his knees.
Hi.
He falls to his knees and flat on his face.
He was a jerk.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
Hi.
And Hem is going to tend to this grandma over here.
All right, roll a medicine check.
Are we still in turn order?
I think at this point we're out.
Yeah.
Lucian hands you one of his 2 potions.
Frank will dismiss the turret.
All right.
Pepper walks over to the lady.
Usagi will as well.
She's clapping. Well, that was fun.
Girl, you need a better boss than him. He's a shitbag.
Yeah. I mean, I was with his family for most of my life. I didn't really have a lot of options, unfortunately.
I mean, Mr. H is always looking to hire. And he lets you have your free will to do what you want to do. And he doesn't talk down to you either.
You know what? Maybe I'll take you up on that. I mean, I'm probably going to be here for a while. Is there, like, some sort of test or a rite that needs to take place? Or... I mean, I know he's in his, room, she points over there, but he seemed to be a bit, preoccupied at the moment.
I mean...
Sagi will pull out one of the super
No,
stars.
I got a funny way.
Just like, kind of like, have it behind his back.
Okay.
Well... Because I know Pepper has one too. He always makes us all put a sack over our head and then go into his room so he can talk to us. He wants to see your personality before he can see what you look like. So he knows where to place you in the carnival. He likes to assess people over their talents, their speaks, and what they love to do.
Huh. Roll deception.
Please.
She's got a 0 in wisdom. You're good.
Yes.
I mean, it's a little weird, but I mean, it's a carnival. I don't really know what things are like here, if that's normal. So I'll take your word for it. You've been here longer. So...
Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the bag over your head, okay? And we'll take you into the room. Okay?
Alright, but isn't he sleeping? Shouldn't we wait, or...?
Pepper looks down to her side for a second to see if anything's like going off with it.
It's, glowing yellow at the moment.
No, he should be fine. And Pepper puts the bag over her head with one of the super snozzly in it.
Ah. You know, it feels like something is in here. She goes to reach into the bag. Unless you stop her.
I will grab her arms and tell Usagi to help me.
It's, yeah, just like kind of like gently, but also kind of firmly, just put, you know, his hands on like her like forearms as well. It's like, you know, it's gonna feel a little weird, but don't worry, the bag's just a little itchy.
Oh, well, right, then I'll just... Feels like there's a spider in... And suddenly there's silence. And she slumps.
And Pepper will pull the bag off. Ta-da!
She's fitted with a brand new nose.
You know, I was ready to just knock her out, but I guess that also works.
I honestly don't think that will work. Anywho, we might want to get the other two done.
Taking this guy's armor though, before I put the schnozzling on.
So, while you're looking through his stuff, you notice he didn't use it, but he has a shield that has a bright gem in the center of it. That might be something.
And Pepper's going to take 2 more soda drinks. 10. So 19.
So I don't think anyone has identify, but I don't think that particular magic item needs a attunement to it. So I'll just say you touch the gem in the center of the shield, Usagi, and you're blinded for a brief second as a bright light shines out of it.
Frank, what does this do?
So I'm sure we're all familiar with the Gem of Brightness. This is a shield with a Gem of Brightness embedded in it. It has 25 charges remaining on it. And you basically just activated the first command word, which doesn't spend a charge, to shine light in your eyes.
Very nice.
My eyes!
I'm looting this guy before putting the schnozzling on him.
Fair.
Just give me all his shit.
And his armor, he has just standard plate. It's not magical. The shield was. Let's see. What does he have in the way of tickets? Not bad. He's got 53 tickets. You don't know how he got that. Doesn't seem like the sort of guy who'd play carnival games. Maybe he was beating people and taking tickets from them. But, I mean, who are we to judge, right? He's a paladin, you're all clowns.
No.
Alright, let me look at his passive.
So armored up now.
Alright. With a 21. So yeah. He goes to the door, creaks it open, looks out. Oh. Hello, Pepper. It seems like things have calmed down a bit out here.
Yes, it has, Mr. H. We got those 3, the last 3 that you requested. We got them, the super snozzling, so they're all good to go.
Excellent.
Frank just gives a salute and a smile as he's standing over by the knight.
He'll,
And gives a very enthusiastic wave.
Yeah, like Lucian is actually like he's excited to see Heckna. When he was saying his name, he was waving like a school girl.
He'll wave back. Yes, well, I still have some sleep to be getting to, but I do have the room set up. I believe that Chuckles should be in there, and I'll give you the basic rundown when I wake up. Oh, hold on. He digs in his pocket, and he pulls out some keys for all of you. It has a shield, the top of the key, the actual key head that you grabbed to put in the door, has a shield with, it's a red shield. It has a rubber chicken on it, a whoopee cushion, and in the center of it is WC. And he hands you, Pepper, enough keys for everyone in the welcoming committee. These will allow you into the funhouse, into your office room specifically. Use it in any locked door. So, at the, at the hostel, if you're ever going to the Tunnel of Love for whatever reason, there's a door there, but the hostel's probably your easiest bet. I'm going to go back to sleep now. Still have some discussing to do. He says that a little more quietly to you.
Pepper will toss the keys to everybody. And you will try to slip in the room as she tries to close it.
Yeah, he's not gonna let you. He's didn't open the door all the way, just enough to hand you the keys and then close it so he can get back to his meeting. But hey, you're in the funhouse now, and you have an office here. You could try to get in there again. Another day.
And she starts slowly walking away with her head down. One day,
Get it next time.
one day. You guys heard what he said about the rooms, locked doors, yada yada.
Alright.
Blink, blink.
A job well done. I think we're all kind of just standing here, just like, yep.
Group
Now
hug.
what?
Alright, so
Group hug.
you
Like if you try to hug Lucian, he'd take it. He'd be like, okay. He's in a good mood.
Wraps.
Frank is like right in the middle, and because he's so tall, like everybody else is around him, and he's like,
Wraps his arms 3 times over. Like a cartoon character.
Aww. You all head out of the lobby, and you eventually find your way to your new office, where Chuckles is looking at you all. There they are! There's my corkers, I heard the good news. So, you look around, and you notice the room is a bit bare at the moment. There's, of course, a poster of Heckna, standard issue. And it looks like you're free to remodel this room however you see fit. Decorate it with whatever you find in the Revelia. Bring it here. Maybe you take some things from people, keep them as trophies. Maybe you just hang a few more posters up here. That choice is yours. But hey, come in. I have a surprise for you. And he pulls out a bunch of drinks. Which is why I was asking earlier in our chat what your favorite drinks in the Revelia are, because he has bought them for all of you to celebrate.
Let's see.
Honestly, the more and more I think about it, Pepper would probably be the boot to Heckna.
That is a bit expensive, but sure enough, he's got a boot of Heckna here.
1 chocolate milk, please.
That one was a little... Not gonna lie, getting the chocolate milk, that one was a little tough, but, you know, I pulled some strings. I spoke with Heckna, and he thought he can pull some stuff from his special supply to reward you for a job well done. Obviously, this isn't going to be every time, but, you know.
Em
Above
just
game.
kind of
Don't ask where the milk came from.
looks at it for a minute, and his mouth rips open again, showing his Eldritch Horror-like mouth, and just eats the whole glass.
Of course.
Pepper's not fazed by that.
Just normal things here in the Revelia.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
It just sews back up when he's done.
He had...
Did I do it right?
Close enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of just looks down.
And he pulls out a fireball shot of his own. I mean, I was gonna do a toast. You need the glass for that, but I mean, we can just like plink it against your hand.
Frank just says, you know, I was gonna ask if you kiss your mother with that mouth, but now I don't want it. No.
I don't have a mom.
Fair enough.
He just looks happy.
But yeah,
Never change him. Never change.
what are the other drinks of choice here?
Lucian would have, like I said, a mixed drink of cream soda and a shot of Fireball whiskey.
Right.
Or not Fireball, Dragon whiskey.
So I'm gonna say, like, because it's similar to Fireball, is your drink is a mix of like a Fireball shot and a cream soda potion. It's a bit difficult to get Felix to mix these up, but I told him it was just for the flavor, so easy enough to come across, really. Hey, he lifts up his fireball shot, waiting for everyone else to pick up their various cups and glasses of their favorite alcohols and/or drinks, just in general.
It's a simple orange cream soda.
So it's
Potion.
the cream soda
It's
potion.
the basic ass potion.
But it has a little
Nothing
hint of
special.
orange. Trying out some new flavors with the cream soda potions, and damn it, Usagi just really loves orange cream soda.
I fucking love orange soda. Don't test me.
Based. I love
Fair
orange
enough.
soda too. It's my favorite.
Frank would probably just
Mhm.
Frank would probably just have a beer, regular beer.
Alright, so ale, easy enough. It's in a weird oblong glass, but hey, that's the Revelia for you. And he holds it up
Does
for...
it have one of those like crazy straws where it's like multiple different different configurations before it ends on the other side?
You know what? It technically doesn't say that, but sure. If you want the straw, he's got the silly straw in there for you. He holds up his shot to the welcoming committee and all the rubes we're gonna clown from here on out.
The welcome committee.
Go for.
To the welcoming committee.
To the
Yeah,
welcoming
you guys
committee.
are a bunch of weird little goofs, but you're all right.
Hey,
Also, I noticed that he pulled an I of Groot instead of saying I is Kokor. He said we are Kokor.
Oh god.
yeah. Hey,
Your vocabulary has been expanding.
it has.
He
Hey,
learned one new word.
Next
Hey.
one is I love you guys.
hey, we're clowns. Of course we're weird. And he downs his
Frank
fireball.
just says we got to get this guy a dictionary.
I mean, you know, it's a language of vibes, really. You sort of pick it up after a bit. Oh, it's nice he's expanding. And with that comment, we pan out of the welcoming committee's new office. You've claimed all of your targets. You get a grand reward of 50 red tickets per person for a job well done. But what will the welcoming committee get into next time? Well, who knows? And why were they not in the Revelia when the players came around? Who could say? That's a story for another time.
Just fast forwards to the players just wrecking the Revalia.
The Ferris wheel rolling down the road. The welcoming committee just standing there. Huh.
Well, shit.
I swear to God, they touched my. I killed them.
Alright. And with that, we end the session here. Let's start going around the horn. Starting with... Broden, how'd you like tonight's session?
Pretty chill. Got a little tense there for a moment being stuck in a blender, but you know, I was able to flex the fighter with the power Riz, so
True.
Yeah. Doing good.
And Hoshi, how about you?
Oh, I enjoyed it tonight. Did my little talking way through a whole bunch of stuff. Hey, I thought I was going to die.
Oh yeah, it was really close there. Oof.
Not go in without a cleric.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Pepper will soon get into that ring.
I just imagine we're all just chilling in our office and Puddle just busts in. It's like, guys, what did I miss?
Hey, Heckna told me you guys were here. What happened? I got sort of held up at the casino.
Oh, aren't you just a curveball?
Yeah.
Just cue laugh track.
Right.
But that's it for me.
Thin, how'd you like tonight's
Oh, hey.
session?
I had fun. I liked playing as a rogue, learning the ropes a bit. Pretty sad I didn't get a hug in, but that's fine. Or, the other option of them being in stomach prison.
Yeah, unfortunately we just couldn't get that to happen.
Oh well. And we'll have another adventure at some point, probably.
Yeah, I just have
Real
to
quick, I'm
figure
just
out
gonna
what to
share
do.
this. Like, this is what happens when he walks in.
Okay, let's see. Right, let me share that with chat.
Perfect.
Guys, holy fuck!
Alright. And, before we continue, I just realized something. Since you guys didn't get to see, I'm showing you the token for the balloon animal wolf, or animal balloon wolf.
That's really good, actually, for a balloon animal.
Yeah, I just looked up balloon animal wolf, and I'm like, okay, so this is what it has to be.
I can dig it.
No, that's cute.
But now that I've shown that, Daluna, what do you have going on?
Will work mostly, but you will find me on. Well, here one less day now looks like, unless something happens down the line. But find me on Twitter at Daluna13. I'm actually surprisingly going less to that or to the Twitter page. Really, mostly hanging out on Discord these days. But find me on Twitter, Daluna1338. Find me on Blue Sky, Twitch, and YouTube at Daluna13. Speaking of YouTube, I just posted the day, the finale of the Medi race. My side of it, so you can see that I also finished it. Draco beat me. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna admit it. He beat me by 30 seconds.
Yep.
It's unfortunate, but who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky on the trainer battle, because I think I have a stronger team than.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
But yeah, you'll see that on. Good news. Actually, we can just stick with the normal schedule, because I didn't know that I was gonna have a concert opportunity earlier today. So I don't need to go to the one on Tuesday.
Oh, okay. So then we can
So
just
you'll see us do our battle on Tuesday, and we will also be playing some party games here. Because this week we're not playing, but next week, I believe, is the first session of. Have we decided the name?
Yes. So it's the week
Sounds
after
good.
next, March 5th, and it's I know I have it somewhere.
It's
Actually,
March 5th when we're going to start.
we have a
Yeah.
command. Thank you, Bubba. Phase of our
Phase
lives.
of our lives.
I knew the phase part, and I was pretty sure it was phase of our lives, but I wasn't 100%. And I'm like, what was it?
Yeah.
I still think I still like my suggestion of Fey Bound down.
I did like that one too. That was really strong.
We had a lot
One
of
thing I
good
will
ones.
also say, in terms of that character, I'm excited to play this version of Rhodey. Like I've mentioned him several times. Like this is just a redo of my previous version of that character. But he's gonna be way more like sarcastic, way more of a snarky asshole.
Hmm.
So this is gonna be really fun to play. Other than that, you'll also see me here on Thursdays for Kingdom Hearts. We just got through with Sora and Riku's version of Tron, and now we're going to now we're in Monstero for Riku and Pleasure Island for Sora. Still think meta-wise it should be the opposite, but
I mean, that's just how we got there. Unfortunately.
but yeah, that's it for me.
Right, and Chaka, what do you have going on?
Hi, I'm Chaco. I appreciate you having me on here as a guest, and hopefully everybody enjoyed my little angry New York goblin.
He was very fun.
Yep. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube as some form of Chocolate Zombie 101. Tuesdays, coming soon. I'll be on twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn for The Wild Beyond the Witchlight, aka Phase of Our Lives, where I will be playing Vezka Marrowroot, a Wood Elf Spore Druid with a little splash and Cleric. I will be the party's healer, but that's not all I'll be doing. Also, you can find me on Saturdays along with Daluna for Twitch.tv on twitch.tv/TwitchPerson for Power Rangers Cyberstrike, our Power Rangers Tabletop RPG campaign. It looks like we won't be playing tomorrow because Daluna, I think you said you have to work.
Yeah, I might have to work.
So, in that inevitable case, stay tuned to when we'll be able to play next. That's it for me, pretty much.
All right, and actually change the music a little bit here. I want to go back to this because since this is the finale, air quotes, I want to go back to the original song. But hey, you've already found me here. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. Monday, you can catch me here for Crosscode. We are deep in the Sapphire Ridge. We got some quests we're trying to do. There's some trials that we have to circumvent to continue on with the plot and do incredibly complex puzzles to do them. But, yeah, that's a thing. Tuesday, like my co-host said, you can catch us here this Tuesday coming up for some party games and the final bout between me and Daluna 13 in our, Emerald Metalock. Who will come out victorious? Who will be the champion of the 3 regions? You'll have to tune in to find out. And March 5th, you can catch us all on Burnout Vaughn's channel for Phase of Our Lives. Come see me playing as a Mad Hatter Dragonborn T-Witch. Another witch, but a whole different style and much more personable. Wednesday, you can catch me here for more Triforce Heroes. We're halfway through the fortress of the Drablands, and we have to make our way through that and into the next world, which will be the Dunes, if I'm remembering correctly. That should be a whole lot of fun. Thursday, you can catch me and Daluna here for Dream Drop Distance, where we will be going through Prankster's Paradise. Did we not get Riku to Prankster's Paradise? I feel like we at least got close.
He doesn't go to Prankster's Paradise. He goes to Monstero.
Oh, that's right. He's in Monstero right now. I can't believe I forgot.
He's in the belly of the whale.
Right, and then Friday, you can catch me here with Royal Hoshi, Than, Onyx Locket. Than is Onyx Locket. I don't know why I said your name. Well, you have 2 different names.
I am one and the same. I am thou art I.
Yes.
He is the Crease-ass Cataract.
So yes, Rod and Rod, Onyx Locket, Royal Hoshi, Lost Knights, and yelling at me as they go down into the depths to the lost city of the Sirens, looking for the final divine artifact. Will they find it? What horrifying creatures lurk beneath the depths? You'll have to tune in to find out. But with all that said and done, how about we find someone to raid?
Who are you gonna raid, Draco?
Well, you know, there's a couple people. Few people are live right now, if this will load for me. Let's see. So, there's a